Krew Season Podcast. We are back again. This is episode 80.
80.
Kenny T is in the building.
All right, nigga, we got you enough time. Oh, God damn.
You know what we doing, bro?
God damn.
Never again. OT is in the building.
What's good, man?
Who's in the building, man? What's happening?
I'm D-Trill SC. This is another episode of the Krew Season Podcast. How you fellas doing on this glorious?
Oh, did she close your sunroof?
It's cracked. I'm good.
Nah,
I got my
cracked.
visor. The inside, we good, baby.
Sure?
I know my baby.
All right, cool.
All right.
It rained. I left it open last night. It rained last night.
When you got to swim to the gas pedal, I don't want to hit it. Oh, man. Interesting docket today. Smooth is back in the building. Bro is feeling 100% better. Let's give that a round of applause. Fans been asking and inquiring. I'm saying they thought we done kicked bro out the gang and all kind of stuff. What's going on? So do you want to explain your absence?
My pussy hurt.
Die, boy. Die.
So what happened was the fellas had to show up at Smooth House and donate some of our blood because his weak ass shit wasn't working. Right?
Oh, my God.
He needed the team. You know, it takes a team effort to uplift our brother.
Who's fellas? You don't deserve that.
Damn. That's how y'all do my boy on his return.
My nigga, dog.
Well, we got some interesting things to discuss today. Top of the docket, we've got a lot of DMs and messages and clips in reference to the Fresh and Fit podcast. If you guys recall, we touched on them, I think, pod before last. In terms of labeling what kind of individuals that these guys were. If I recall, I said they give off Revenge of the Nerds energy or something to that sort. And they recently went viral for another clip. We're just going to play the clip. Well, these are not the clips that they went viral for. They recently had Asian Doll on their podcast. And, you know, Myron got a little spicy with Asian Doll or whatever. And that prompted people to go back and dig up clips in terms of how they feel about black women. So I'm just going to play the clip. I want to get you guys' response to what they have to say.
Which are traits of feminine women. What's her gram?
What's your Instagram
Dude,
again?
you got a lot of love today.
Yeah, baby.
That's crazy.
I ain't gonna lie, just keeping it real. I don't really date black girls. it's not because like most black girls are like annoying. How to put this ratchet, and they don't know how to like be
Carry
reserved.
themselves.
You're like the complete opposite.
You are
So
not the
props to you.
stereotype.
Yeah,
You are not the stereotype.
You are not the same. That's
So
awesome.
yeah, so we'll give you that compliment. Too.
What's
It's
your
a pleasure.
Instagram?
It's Crystal.
What about the black dating app called Black?
Oh, it's funny. I never used that one, bro. But hey, man.
I mean, hey, bro, if you want to date a bunch of Shaniquas, go for it, man.
LaQuisha.
Yeah, like me and Fresh aren't really down with the brown like that.
Man.
We ain't night riders.
Nah,
so
bro, I'm good.
You know, sometimes if they're red bone, but like in general, me and Fresh don't dabble in the dark. If you know what I'm saying.
Yep.
Thoughts?
Them boys put that on the internet.
On a national platform, hundreds of thousands of subscribers,
You gonna
viewers.
get away with it because it's a bunch of cornballs in the world.
So, okay, let's speak to the main discussion. The main discussion was: is it racism or is it preference? Because when these clips went viral, Myron Gaines came out and responded, and he says, why can't I have a preference? Like, it's nobody that criticizes women when they say that they want a man that's 6'2", they want a man that's, not short, a man that's in shape, a man that has $100,000 in his bank account. There is no backlash for that. But when a man comes out and says that, hey, I don't date black women, it's an issue. That was his response to these clips. Right? So in just watching, I think the difference in that is again, black women speak to this all the time. And that's why I hate that this clip went viral, because it validates what they say in terms of like black men that date outside their race, whatever the case may be. We'll ask, like, why don't black men get that preference to do that? And they'll say, we don't have a problem with black men dating outside their race. We have a problem with black men date outside their race and then belittle us on the back end of doing it. It's
But
not
they don't
necessary.
claim to be black, right? Them two don't claim to be
They
black.
do. They do claim to be black.
They claim to be black?
Yep.
They both got black mothers.
Yep.
I don't know about that, bro.
So that gives credence to what women say in terms of men dating outside their race. And I don't feel like that's the majority of the mindset in terms of men that date outside their race. and which is why I feel like the difference is between preference and, you know, racism or colorism, essentially, is that, you know, preference is them coming on there and saying, hey, I don't date black women. That's just not what I'm attracted to. You know, I've never gravitated to them, whatever the case may be, for whatever reasons that we just haven't gravitated to each other. I just prefer to date women of such and such race. That would have been cool. I mean, now of course they still would have called backlash for it, but that would have been cool as far as like, you know, preference. That would have been in line with what your preference is. Mm-hmm. But when you come out and say that most black women, are ratchet, ghetto, not well spoken, annoying, bonquishas, loquishas, that's when it leaves preference and goes to colorism or racism. Right.
Yeah.
So that's what I feel like the difference is in that. But the irony of this shit is, right, is that you would think that would get you canceled in this era. It doesn't. They done gained a lot more subscribers since these videos done went viral. So what that says to me is there's a demographic of black men especially, and just by reading the comments, because we've been getting a lot of comments on our videos in reference to them from their fans. And I go back and I look at these people's profiles. These are typically kids that are like 18, 19, 20 or whatever, kind of nerdy. You could tell that they've never been around attractive women or never spoken to women in person outside of this app that wasn't their mother or sister or cousin or something like that. Mm-hmm. And they literally champion these guys to come out here and bash black women. And doing my research, you know, in terms of their channel, they do put out videos of other things such as money, you know, how to handle money, how to, you know, stocks, trades, whatever the case may be, in terms of like uplifting black, quote unquote, uplifting black men or giving black men valuable information or tools to advance, right? But those videos typically get 11,000 views, 15,000 views, 10,000 views. But whenever they are throwing black women out of the room during a debate or talking wild to black women or spicy to black women, those videos are getting 500,000, 800,000, 1 million views. Bunch of people in the comments, yeah, that's how you talk to them, that's how you do it. So it's like a champion culture of, again, revenge of the nerds. I've never been accepted by these type of women, these black women that I've aspired to be with, but they done curved me all my life, right? So I've developed a bit of resentment. I've developed a bit of hatred for these women. And now that I'm up, now that I'm making money, now that I'm whatever, I'm going to take it out on all of them because I'm quote unquote cool now because I have money and because I have influence on YouTube. But, you know, again, just like the saying goes, money doesn't make you a different person. It just makes you more of who you are. So that's what we're seeing here. We're just seeing who they are on overdrive because now I got money. So now I don't have to deal with consequences. I can just, you know, stream the money in these chicks' faces and they'll do whatever I want to. Clearly, because these black women keep coming back to the show.
Clearly.
But, you know, I don't know. That's just my take on it. In terms of how I feel about it, I feel like it's in line with what I said a few weeks ago. You could just tell. It's a certain demeanor. It's a certain swagger that's dudes that have always been used to getting women move with. We don't have to tear down women. We don't have to bash women. We don't have to whatever. Even if it's women that used to curve us back in the day. Now, we may not cuff them or take them seriously, but we're not going to go out here and call them bonquishas and laquisha and all of them ratchet and all of them ghetto and all of them this and all of them that, because that's just not true. There's plenty of black women out here that are upstanding women or whatever the case may be and, you know, on their shit. Got their own everything, not, you know, that's just solid. But if you look at the type of women that they have on these shows, you know what I'm saying? Those are not the type of women that are going on these shows. And it's just crazy because there's hundreds of thousands of people seeing this. So when they say these things, they'll say, yeah, it's validated because look at the chicks that they sit next to. Look at how they act. Look how ratchet they is. Look how ghetto they is. But, you know, again, though, I think that both of them are being, you know, intellectually dishonest in terms of that for views.
I think that's strategic too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, for views. And it's working.
Absolutely.
I think the women that they have on their show is strategic for what they want to say.
Absolutely.
For sure.
And then they're not smart enough to articulate themselves.
Mm-hmm. So here's my question. Let's get away from them for a second. What does that say about men in general, black men in general? Because most of their fan base, if I had to guess, I ain't looked at their analytics or nothing, are black men. And these are the type of videos that get 400, 500,000 views. So what does that say about, the culture of black men in general?
I don't think it's just black men. I think it's men of a lot of races that just that fit in that same pocket. Those geeky, nerdy, really didn't get too much attention. And they don't even have to be nerdy. They could be fat. They could be whatever. Like, it's that type of audience that just looks to shit on women. And difference is, like, when we're talking about it, we're just talking about holding people accountable, men and women.
Right.
We try to find some type of solutions. We don't just say that they bimbos and like all type of crazy stuff. Now I'm gonna say these hoes is hoes, but that's for the hoes. But they talking about black women as a whole.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying.
I'm talking, when I say stuff, I talk about a specific small group of people who really just or who represent a loud, you know what I'm saying? They're just loud. And they're very vocal. You know what I'm saying? So when I'm talking to a small group because I know a lot of women are beautiful. They're queens. They, you know what I'm saying, do what they're supposed to do, upright citizens, and all the good stuff. There's a lot of good women, plenty of good women. But when the women they bring on are clearly like on different dating sites and profiles and hookups and sugar daddy websites, like those are the type of women they bring on. So they're gonna have that mindset all the time. And so it's easy to pick on them. It's easy to shit on them and disrespect them because they don't know their worth. To me. So.
Okay, before we get off of this, I got to play another clip because in the midst of them going viral for bashing black women, Myron put out a clip in terms of how to get let me read. When a girl says, quote unquote, I don't want to have sex, respond with this. I'm going to play it. I want to get y'all response to what he has to say.
What to do if you have a girl at your place and she says, no, I don't want to have sex. Cool, no problem. I respect your boundaries. But what you're going to do is you're going to pull out your phone, get up, and walk into another room. You're going to either call another girl or pretend you're talking to another girl. Then you're going to come back out and tell her, hey, listen, it was nice hanging out with you, but you got to go now. And then you let her mind race thinking, oh, this guy really just called another girl just now? I better either A, give him what he wants because he's going to kick me out of here and I might lose this guy, or B, she never want to have sex with you in the first place and you get rid of a time waster. You're welcome.
Thoughts?
The fuck is B? She never really wanted to have sex. Obviously, she told you she didn't want to have sex with you.
Obviously.
The hell you mean B? She never really wanted. She didn't want to have sex with you. What?
That wasn't B. That was A.
Oh, come on, man.
That was A. Hey, come on, bro.
Come on, dog. Just don't have sex. You just ain't gonna get no ass at night.
Hey, that boy's a predator.
Move around.
That is okay.
He's a predator. Predator. That's what he is, man. I can't use the R word.
Right.
But he's a predator. He need to be out of here. But that's what they like, though. And I'm starting to think that, hey, people that be following this, I think they predators too.
Trying to pressure women, coerce them, make them feel guilty. That's yes.
I mean,
because he got some type of clout, some type of name, and you trying to leverage yourself. Well, I ain't gonna even say you leverage yourself because obviously you ain't got no game, so you ain't leveraging.
It's clear as day. Clear as day.
So
that almost fall in line with something similar. Like they were saying, I saw it on Twitter the other day about like continuously offering a woman to buy her drinks when there's no clear interest,
right?
Because you're trying to coerce her by getting a little more drunk and hopefully, she cave and y'all get to do whatever at the end of the night.
Right.
That almost fall in line with that.
Predator, fool.
Thing.
That boy a predator, man.
Same thing.
For real.
And I agree with Smooth, and the reason being is this. Because in situations like this, the first thought that comes to my head, right, is that why would you want to have sex with a woman that you have to press to do it? That you have to change her mind to do it. You have to manipulate her to have sex with you. Like, why would you want to do that? It's so many women out here that are willing to just give it up whenever you want it.
For free.
For free, for nothing. You don't have to coerce. You don't have to do nothing. Matter of fact, it's an understanding in the text messages. Hey, man, you going to pull it out? Yeah, I'm coming. Hey, bring your bag with you, da-da-da. It's an understanding. So why not just go deal with those type of women? Why, in your mind, do you think, okay, nah, I really want this, so I'm going to manipulate to get it? Why would you want to have sex with somebody that you got to force to do it? Because that's what you're essentially doing. You're trying to back her into a corner and give her an ultimatum. So it's like I can coerce you to give me what it is that I want, even though she doesn't really want to do it with you like that. Like what type of mindset do you got to have for that?
It's an ego thing. It's an ego chasing the high, trying to get something, and then to bash her, really, because that's the way he acting. That's really what it is. All right, well, fine. You don't want to do it, yeah, whatever. Then she do it. Then what? Oh yeah, you a slut. You a hoe. You a
B. She never really.
She got there, and you made her uncomfortable.
Right.
Exactly.
So now it's like, yeah, I thought about it. You might have been somewhat attracted to me, but then you over here acting lame and corny.
Exactly.
So now I'm dried up.
You can only imagine. I'm dry.
You know what they say?
Bro, like you know what's funny about this is you could just imagine like what just imagine him and the chick sitting on the couch, chick that ain't really vibing with him too much like that, and him trying to convince her. Like, he ain't got no game.
None.
So he talking wild. He probably saying all kind of stuff like that's like
I eat that ass good, bro.
No, not even. Not even. He gonna talk about you from my YouTube channel? That's what he gonna say. And try to use that.
I mean, I have 600,000 subscribers. Like, you really don't want to do this? That's what you say. Like, you can just tell the game is terrible, bro.
I know a lot of people, you know.
I had Kevin Samuels on my show.
Come on, man. We come on.
Hey, you right. He said I know a lot of people.
Hey, niggas still be trying to name drop on the low to try to.
Fam.
Come on, man.
But that music industry, all them people, men like that, they got a ton of them like that. They just ain't came out.
That's true.
But yeah,
that's true. But again, to give men real advice, right? If you want sex from a woman, this is the advice. This is the advice that you should follow. Fuck all that shit that they talk about. That's gonna get you a sexual assault charge. The type of advice that you should take, if you want to have sex with a woman and she doesn't want to have sex with you, you have to accept the fact that she doesn't want to have sex with you and go find a woman who does. Exactly. Simple and plain.
Her friend may want to fuck.
Right. Right.
And then you give out some good dick, and then she may want to fuck after that.
We'll come back.
Sometimes it fall in your lap that way. You know what I'm saying? But as far as pressing or coercing a woman, or I'm gonna hang this over your head so you can get that's not the way to go. And nobody would, again, any type of real world experience with women before success moves that way. If I'm in the situation, right? Let's just use me hypothetically. I'm on the couch, we kicking or whatever. And again, you could tell that the vibe is not right before you even ask the question.
Right.
If we're gonna be honest. Like you could tell, like when she kicking it, she just kind of, it's a wall there.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's like, okay, yeah, no, this ain't the vibe tonight.
Set the mold, yeah.
Right.
And if you want to knock down that wall, you don't reference nothing. You start doing little gestures, you know what I'm saying? You gotta get in your bag.
You gotta cater.
Knock down the wall, and then you know what I'm saying? You get deep in your bag when you got the wall down. Cause now you got one opportunity. But a lot of niggas don't even know that, man.
Because they don't make these women comfortable.
And the thing is, comfortability is a perfect word.
That's it.
When you make her comfortable, she'll initiate it. You don't have to do nothing. But just be cool, just give a good conversation or whatever. And if it's meant to happen, it's gonna happen. Exactly. But if it's not, that's fine.
Go to fuck to sleep.
Exactly.
Yes.
But for you like to call another girl in the other room and talk loud so she can hear you and come outside to make sure that she know I'm talking to, like that's just childish behavior, bro. And that's not gonna get you no ass. It's just not. So if y'all are listening to that, y'all are gonna be just as unsuccessful as them. You know what the difference is? They got money. You don't. So you trying to do these techniques that they giving you, that's just not realistic. Right. Like it's different when you up $1 million. And don't get me wrong, it's still corny. But there are a lot of women that'll go for it if a dude got money. Right. But you don't. Mm-hmm. So you gonna get looked at as a cornball. And you ain't gonna never get no ass, period, moving that way.
Exactly. All she gonna tell her whole circle about you.
Y'all niggas already complaining about dates and shit.
You in there kicking it with a chick and you talking about your YouTube subscribers. That's not gonna get... But again, we ain't gonna spend too much time on that, man. Prayers to I don't want to say all parties involved, but prayers to the women, black women first and foremost, beautiful black queens. It's just ridiculous when things like that come out.
Bullshit.
But yeah, so we're gonna move right along. Recently, in the news, well, not in the news, we got sent a clip in the Instagram, and I want to get y'all's response to said clip. I'm gonna play it.
if you don't have a high sex drive and your man do, and you say you love your man, but he better not cheat on you, and you don't like sharing your man, I don't get it, sis. That don't sound like love. If you know you got a low sex drive and your man got a high sex drive, but you love your man and you want to please your man, you just don't want to share, then you need to turn that shit up and get that pussy up even when you don't want to. Or tag a bitch in to let her get him right, if possible. And everybody wins. You don't gotta have sex when you don't want to, and your man ain't gotta go without. I know y'all ain't ready for them type of conversations.
Thoughts?
Yeah, you ain't ready what type of door that's gonna open too.
That motherfucker gonna be stuck open.
The birds coming in. That was
everything. You know, all kind of wildlife walking through that house.
Bird is the word.
All kind of birds. That's a good one. All kind of birds going through your house.
Hey though, but
that's for real.
Yeah.
She gonna be trying to close the door. He gonna be there and took the hinges off.
Ain't no door there no more. Ain't no door there.
Hell nah.
It's a thing. It's a saying. You give somebody an inch, they gonna take a bow. That's real.
You give a man an inch for some sex. Shit.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
I'm getting more than that.
3, 4.
She wasn't pleasing me like I thought she would, baby. Let me go and get another one real quick.
Let me try.
But babe, this my mama.
No, it isn't. But that's real. So, but question: do y'all feel like a situation like that could work? Like, as a man, do you feel like it's worth staying in a situation? This woman is doing everything else right, but her sex drive is not where it needs to be. Is that situation worth salvaging, or should you just walk away?
Man,
Can you turn down your sex drive? I think you can.
You can turn down your sex drive, but at the same time, if that's your woman, your girl, your wife, and all that, fool, you should be able to come in there and just drop some dick off, fool. You get what I'm saying? Even if she don't want to have no sex, like them back shots, fool. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that pussy ain't gonna be hitting right.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna be burned. It ain't gonna be burned.
Hey. Sometimes she may be into it, but the days that
you just gotta drop it.
And
then
she say,
gonna
"Look,
get into
I can give you these back shots. You gonna, and what nigga you know gonna say, nah, I don't want no back shots."
And I don't know one. I ain't never seen one that's gonna turn it down.
But you gonna be like, all right, damn, let me go and get this.
Right.
You gonna be like, damn, okay, right. Cool.
I don't want no here damn pussy.
Yeah.
Here, nigga, damn.
I don't want that.
Yeah, if they was more like that, then that's cool. You know, because in a sense she didn't want to do it, but she did it out of love and respect for you. But the days she want to do it, she doing her thing.
Yeah, I don't know if that's gonna work. Dog.
Can she make up for it? Like if she don't want to have sex, can she get on that thing?
No.
I'd take that. If you feel like you don't meet me right there, if you don't mind doing that, I feel like that's a compromise.
So what if she don't do that?
She
don't do either. Then we gotta have.
What if she only just want to do the back shots?
I'm not. Well, but still,
said she don't want to have sex. Period. We said no back shots and sex. We saying no sex at all. So you just have a low sex drive. Either you gotta turn your sex drive down for, or
and she ain't doing nothing else wrong.
I'm a cheat.
How you just gonna leave?
I'm a cheat.
I can't see, but that's why it's just better. She gonna let
this is
you
facts
do your
though.
thing. That's why
if I can't get my hormones off, if I turn, let's say if I only get sex one time a month or something like that, or 2 times a month,
which happens a lot.
Come on, fam.
Go ahead, bro.
Then you should let me have a hall pass.
Well, no, because then I'm gonna be getting sex from this other girl over and over again, repeatedly. Next thing you know, we're gonna be having unprotected sex. Because that's how it always ends up, and all of a sudden she pregnant.
Kenny is she pregnant?
Man, shit. Hey, I'm just saying, dog.
But look though, even with the hall pass, you getting sex one time a month from your girl not giving you a hall pass weekly. That ain't happening. She may give you one a year or something like that, or one maybe every 6 months. A woman ain't giving you a hall pass every week, fam. That's just not happening.
She can't be calling you.
No, hell no.
And you hang up in her face, say, "Hold on, babe, I'm in here putting in work."
Let me call you back.
I've been up putting in work.
What? You give me a hall pass for one day? Okay, yeah,
right.
Hall pass. I didn't copy that on a goddamn copier. Got 6 hall passes.
I don't put elastic around it. What's the a lanyard around it?
Goddamn shit. Yeah, lost
But
your
still,
mind.
but then you leave that. Okay, let's say fine. But then you leave that. Now you got to find somebody's comparable, somebody that you can tolerate again, somebody with a personality, somebody's gonna do everything that person was doing. They just wasn't fulfilling you all the way sexually.
Yes.
That's tough.
Gotta find compatibility, dog.
You know what it is? It's not tough. It's that we don't want to gal the type of women that are compatible with us sexually. That's the honest to God's truth to this shit. We're gonna be honest.
Because
everybody
they gonna refer back.
No. But like everybody know a chick, right? Everybody know a chick that's super compatible with them sexually. They have sex a drop of a dime. You don't got to romance. You ain't got to start from the morning with the foreplay all the way to. You ain't got to do nothing. You walk in the room. She already wet already. It ain't even nothing. Boom, you sliding right in. Everybody know a chick like that, but we all know that chick's background and what it's gonna look like having her on our own.
Everything with her, not even that though, not even that part, but the other shit. You know what I'm saying? Like she just don't fit your life. She don't fit the shit that you needed to do in the background, like the business handling and all this type of shit, ambitions and all that. She don't fit none of that. All she fit is getting that ass off. That's it.
And the self-esteem issues that come from broken homes, the daddy issues that a lot of them may have. That's a lot of trauma that you got to take on to walk around with on your own. So it's a lot of issues. But as far as but there are plenty of women that are compatible with us sexually. We just refuse to cuff them women. Let's just be honest here. Men typically want to cuff a chick that's a quote unquote good girl, that's doing everything else right. She's presentable in public, which is probably most important if we're gonna be honest.
Want to keep it safe,
right?
You're gonna cuff her safe,
and she's to you. You're not walking in with her and there's 10 dudes in the. No, I seen a tweet that was so funny. They said, "Dog, if your girl hug 50 niggas when she walk into the party, that speaks by." But that's real. It's a lot of chicks that do that. Like walk in the club, she hugging the dude here, hugging the dude there, hugging. She done hug 20 people, and you on her arm. How you supposed to feel as a man? Men don't want that.
This nigga have a hand in his pocket. What's up?
You know what I'm saying?
He made it back. What's up?
But that's real. No man wants that. A man want a chick that's exclusive to me. Now don't get me wrong. She gonna be in her probably 1-2 dudes in there because that's just whatever. Everybody got a pass. But there's a difference between 1-2 dudes and 20. Come on, fam.
Fail.
And that's what men don't want to do.
I'm not saying every girl that's compatible sexually is a hoe. Or been down that street.
I'm saying most.
I had a girl that I was just sexually compatible with, but she wasn't out there like that at all.
Wait. Out there like that? Or was it discretion? She was just discreet.
Out there at all.
Okay.
Well, why you didn't gal her?
Because we just didn't work right. Different lifestyles. I was still a hoe.
Oh my God.
It's the hoe in me.
I wasn't ready to let it go just yet. But the interesting part about what she said is I think it speaks to a common thread. A lot of women will do whatever it takes to get into a relationship, to get cuffed, to get married. And then once I get there, I'll kind of just chill. And what I mean by that is, we say it all the time, women will, in the dating stage, honeymoon stage, giving you all the sex you want. I will rise to the occasion, whatever it is you want. I'm cooking every time I come to your crib. I'm cleaning up. I'm making your bed after we get up. It's breakfast. You smell breakfast when you roll over. I'm giving you sex 4 or 5 times a week. I'm doing everything it takes to get this job. And then once I get it, I'm going to kick my feet up, put my hands behind my head. And that happens a lot.
The job is done.
It's just like going on an interview. And again, this job entitles spreadsheets. You working on spreadsheets, Microsoft Excel. You going to say what the hell you got to say if that job is paying enough. If this job paying $120,000, all you got to do is come in here and have Microsoft Excel experience. You going to lie in the interview. Yeah, man, I've been doing
job,
bruh. Exactly. I've been doing Excel 15 years. Yeah, I got plenty of experience. Do whatever it takes to get that job. Then once I get it, hey, bro, can you help me get on this pivot table, bro? Can you help me do this? It's that type of situation. Women do the same thing in relationships.
That's why you got a probation period.
Right.
Google is your best friend.
Real talk. YouTube will teach you.
You better probation period. You apply for this job. Hey, you got to keep up the standard.
Right.
At least the minimum. There's a minimum requirement.
That's true.
Sex wise. I mean, say he has a high sex drive and she has a low sex drive. At least she can meet the minimum. What's his minimum? Hey, how much sex do you really need? How much sex do you need from me, baby? The minimum.
Yeah,
that's real though.
And then meet that.
Right.
That's real. But that's a conversation that people don't have.
Hell no.
But that's real. That would solve a lot of issues, especially if she's willing to stand on that, as far as like what his minimum is.
Because the nigga ain't gonna say nothing anyway.
Nah.
If he ain't getting no sex, he just gonna.
So if a woman
Black men don't cheat, so I ain't gonna say.
if a woman ain't getting sex, so we done got a few on here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Said they
shit.
man wasn't doing their job.
Yeah.
I walk. Like hypothetically speaking, let's put me in the situation. I'm dating a woman, whatever the case may be. Her sex drive through the roof, and we all know a chick. That's just it'd be like, damn, all right, again, like it's that type of situation. But if I didn't feel like I could live up to it, I'm gonna walk because I know she gonna cheat in my head. That's what I'm thinking. So it's like, why would I try to stay here and force this or try to force her sex drive down or change her to like better fit what it is that I need when I can just go out there and get a woman that fits what I need? A lot of women don't think like that. They have like a scarcity mindset. It's like, okay, this is a good dude. I'm never going to find another good dude. So I'm going to keep him here. Or I'm going to try to keep him here. I'm going to make him feel guilty when he comes to me and have that conversation about sex. I'm going to try to drop his sex drive. I'm going to false advertise in the dating stage and then kick my feet up whenever we good because now your heart is invested. And that's another thing that we don't speak to. Just like Kenny was talking about a probationary period. That's real. But the issue with that is, say the probationary period is 6 months, a year that you putting this chick on before I take her serious. In the midst of that 6 months and year, as a man, you done caught feelings for this girl. Because she doing everything else you need. It's just that may start slipping. Because early, she giving you that too. Early. But around that 5-6 month mark, that's when you start seeing the tail dive. And it's like, okay, maybe it's something that I'm doing. Or maybe it's an issue that maybe we can fix. That's what you're thinking because now you like this girl for real. But if she doing that in the first couple of weeks, it's easy to walk away. Oh, nah, baby, this ain't gonna work. I'm about to get back to the streets. You not pleasing what I need to please. But most women not doing that in the first 6 weeks. They wait till you fall for them before they start showing that other side.
Don't let your emotions cloud your judgment.
Exactly. And that's the thing, which is easier said than done. But that's real.
If shit start going declining, we got to go back to the drawing board. What's going on?
Yeah.
Why is that? Well,
be honest when you go back to the drawing board.
I can't keep up with you physically, sexually, or budgetly, or financially, whatever it is it may be. Traveling.
Yeah.
Whatever it is, if you can't keep up with it, then speak it, and then y'all can go other ways. But a lot of y'all just don't like starting over.
Exactly.
We're scared to start over like y'all ain't going to find somebody else. Y'all scared to be alone.
That's it. That's it.
I know a lot of dudes scared to be alone too.
Exactly.
Yeah,
True. That's very true. So
they go both ways.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So at the end of the day, stop lying. Stop false advertising in the beginning of the relationship. Stop advertising activity that you cannot sustain. If you comfortable having sex 2 times a week, that's what you need to be showing that man or that woman in the honeymoon stage. That way, when y'all become an item, there's no drop off. Or there's no, that other person feeling like you bamboozled them. Because that's how they be feeling. I know we as men feel that way.
Well, I mean, it's kind of hard in the honeymoon phase, first 3 months, you know what I'm saying?
Discipline. You just spoke about discipline. That's
Discipline
real.
With that ass, with this dick, ain't no discipline.
And that's the problem.
Shit.
That's
we
the
gonna
problem.
be fucking. It's just like, okay, really, I can't keep up with it. Then we go to the drawing board. But in the early stages, we gonna get this sex off.
Yeah, I'm trying to. Yeah,
we gonna get this.
You telling yourself I can keep up. I got
we
this.
Get this off. Then
You lying to yourself. You lying to
6 months.
yourself.
No, I'm not lying. I'm not lying to myself. I know I can't keep up, but I'm gonna get it off right now.
Tell me it ain't intriguing though.
It's definitely intriguing. I ain't gonna lie. That's what I'm saying. Discipline.
And then when it comes down to that 4 month, 5 month period, I really can't keep up with this.
Let me explain something to you.
You doing everything. The sneaky sex, you doing everything.
You in the car with it. Y'all in public with it.
I tried to keep up, boss, but the papers kept on stacking. I can't take no more. I can't do it.
I got the yellow pages on my desk. It was manageable at first. They just keep coming. Again? Again?
I'm just saying, like.
Nigga.
Just saying, man.
You be sleep, she give you that.
Nigga get to looking at his phone. You know how nigga reach over?
Yeah.
Get to shaking.
Deep breath.
I got a headache. Just don't feel good today. Hey, that's fucked up when the man starts saying, hey, but it's some women that'll make niggas bow like that for real. But all right, man, we gonna move right along. Speaking of, damn, I forgot the word that Kenny used earlier. But Antonio Brown. We gonna get into a bit of sports. Last podcast we reported, and we gave Antonio Brown a lot of slander. We did a lot of slander in terms of. Well, I don't really feel like it was slander. It was more like holding the mirror up to what your past is. So it's like we got to take what you say today with a grain of salt. Correct. That's what it was.
Correct.
But he recently came out and said that the reason for him taking off his shoulder pads and walking off of the field and doing jumping jacks in the end zone and waving to the crowd and all of that was because the coach was trying to force him to play injured. Said he had an ankle injury that the coach knew about. Now, mind you, the coach came out and lied after the game and said, yeah, no, Antonio Brown never informed me about an injury. And then Antonio Brown posted a text thread of him telling them about the injury, or whatever the case may be. So that was his explanation. It's like, okay, y'all are trying to force me to play injured. I'm telling you, I cannot perform in my peak, at my peak caliber, or whatever the case may be. And y'all trying to force me to go out there. No, I don't want to go out there. So after he told the coach no, the coach said, you're done. Mm-hmm. So he took off his shoulder pads and
I'm done,
acted a fool. Since I'm cut, I'm not going to sit here and keep this uniform on, whatever the case may be. But I want to ask y'all, does that excuse the way he handled it?
Hell no.
Absolutely not. And that's what I said last part. Absolutely not. Like, I get it. Get you cut, get you frustrated, but absolutely not. And how I kind of felt how it went down was, of course, it's AB, so they already have these preconceived notions about AB.
Right.
So to me, I feel like they were waiting on him to slip up.
Valid.
It's just a matter of time. Now you losing to the damn Jets, who don't have a good record. You know what I'm saying? And y'all getting embarrassed right now. You want your boy, your star player, one of your star players in the game, AB, hey, come on, let's go. This lineup, let's go. Coach, I can't go. What you mean you can't go? You just in the game. Coach, I can't go. Now you get upset. You know what I'm saying? You feel like you're being a diva again. So now it's like, all right, we'll get out of here. Well, he said, well, get the fuck out of here or fuck off, whatever it was.
He
like,
said, you're done.
So,
and then they said he motioned across his neck like this when he said he motioned across his neck like
so
that.
AB is like, all right, well, cool. I'm done. I'm gone then. So being petty, I get that side because it's like, okay, well, I'm done then. So
I can't.
You know what I'm saying? So to that point, I get it because like you don't care about my safety. I'm telling you that my foot is messed up.
Right.
So supposedly my trainers knew, you knew, whoever the other coaches knew. And I'm telling you, I can't go right now. And then he said something about he had some like a strong painkiller too that's actually supposed to be banned. Or
Toradol.
Yeah. So he had that too. Yeah. So that didn't wear off. My ankle is hurt right now. I can't go. So he said, you done? All right. Well, I'm done. I'm gone. But me, professionally, I wouldn't have done that.
Right.
Because now, okay, you say I'm done. I can sit on the sideline. I still got a job.
Exactly.
Because somebody else going to pick me up. But he didn't do that. So here we are.
And that's the thing. I think you got to keep in mind what your past is. Like, your resume is very important.
What's up?
Very, very I'm riding with him, dog.
No. What?
No, so
I'm riding.
I'm like,
I agree with the sentiment.
When I seen it, I was like,
yeah, I get you.
Crazy again. But when all the shit came out, I'm riding with you.
But then now you talking about your boy Brady.
How many niggas in real life go to fucking work, they job cheat them like shit, and they don't say a word?
It's true.
But if they was in position and they had money, how many of them same people you think would flip out like that? Because I got money. If in his position, it's say he got over 30 million. If he just lived a modest life for the rest of his life, me and my kids, we straight forever.
Nah, Antonio Brown is way more than $30 million.
Talking about Antonio Brown.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just
living
saying,
a modest life.
No, I'm saying a modest life for him could be $200,000-$300,000 a year.
We talking about Antonio Brown living a modest. You see what he wear?
I feel you.
You see his watches.
On $200,000-$300,000 a year, you can still wear that. You may not be able to buy this frequently, but you can still wear that. You know what I'm saying? So I respect it. You know what I'm saying? For most of us, it looked fucked up. But for how they trying to treat him and all that type of shit, you got me taking illegal shit. You get what I'm saying? And I'm still out here trying to perform, and then I tell you I can't perform, and then you tell me I'm cut. And I'm doing all this for you and the team? Oh, nah. We ain't doing that.
See, Smooth, let me stop you right there. Again, I agree with how you feel about it. Mm-hmm. I agree 100%. Because again, if it's me in that situation, I would probably do something just as petty. But I'm not gonna say it's right. is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And the reason being is because as a grown man, as a leader with a family, you got to think long term. Reacting emotionally is how women move. Men don't move like that, right? So if coach tell me that or whatever, say you done, I'll be like, cool. I'm gonna sit on the bench, whatever. As soon as this game over, I'm going to pack my lock up, whatever the case may be, and I'm going to the crib. But at that point, I'm done. But I'm not going to act a fool on national TV because, again, we got to keep in perspective what my resume is.
How hard it took you to get back in the league.
Exactly.
To me, he shouldn't have took off the jersey.
It took Brady back in.
He should have just ran to the locker room and like just what he did.
Like he was hurt or something.
He should have just ran to the locker room and dipped. You instead of taking off the jersey and all that type shit. That 20 seconds right there cost you your whole career again.
Right. And that's what I'm saying. Like as a man, grown man, you got to be cognizant of that type of situation. And again, what your resume is.
Yeah.
We can't let that go
That 20 seconds right there. Now everything else that you did after that was cool. Because you was doing everything for yourself and looking out for yourself.
He even brought your boy into it.
But I want to believe the ankle injury, but at the same time, I believe it was money too. Because he got on that podcast.
Oh, yeah, boy. And you know it was money.
Talking about why am I playing for the bare minimum?
Well, wait. Let me stop you. We about to play it in just a second, and I want to get y'all response to the podcast.
You're a drama queen, dog. I can't.
Being a fan is about being a realistic humanity, a human. Mm-hmm. That's what it's about, bro. A Brady fan, Brady can't do shit by himself. But you guys gonna make it seem like he just this horror guy. Bro, we're all humans, bro. We all depending on someone else to do the job. Just like your show, you depending on the video team, the audio team. You count on people to set this up.
Right. So you don't think he helped you at all, Brady?
Now you saying who helped? Listen, I'm not saying that. I'm saying what's the realistic of right now. How did he help me? Would he help my career to come back?
No,
because
just like
they helped
letting you
him.
stay at his house and shit. And
bro, stay at his house. I got my own money, bro. You guys know who I am?
I
like the fact I don't need to stay at no one house. I got my own houses. Guys do that to influence you guys in the publicly. Like, oh, he's at Tom's house. Then he may be a good guy.
And then he essentially said after that, he said, if Brady is such a good friend to me, then why am I making vet minimum?
Because of your resume.
No.
Yes.
At
you got to
the year
prove
after
it.
they won the Super Bowl, Brady should have got him paid.
Why should Brady have to get you paid?
Because he got Gronk paid off the couch.
Okay, wait.
He got Gronk paid off the couch.
If Tom Brady's my boy, why am I playing for earnest salary?
Right.
You my boy though, right?
Right.
Gronkowski is boy, right?
Right.
How much did he get paid?
Significant amount.
All right, so why is AB on a prove it deal? Who's better than me over there? Let's be real.
Right. But don't
let's not be right. Let's be honest. This is the podcast to be real.
I'll be real.
Who is the best guy over there? Since you guys know football, who is it?
For sure. Who's the best guy over on that team?
No, AB. Football, receiver-wise, who is the guy that get it popping?
I mean, I think it's a combination of all you guys. I think it was AB.
It's a combination now.
Dude.
Gronk. That's why Gronk is proven.
Okay.
Gronk is proven, dog. He is a
came from the couch. I respect it. And y'all know I love Gronk to death. One of my favorite players. He played on my favorite team.
And his body is fucked up.
He came from the couch.
Yeah, and
Brady got him paid.
But that's been his boy.
You get what I'm saying?
That's been his boy.
So the first year,
Gronk didn't want to come back to the league unless Brady said, "Hey, let's come back." AB's trying to get in the league.
I feel
he passed up $30 million at the Raiders. All he had to do was put a helmet on.
That's real,
and he didn't do that.
That first year, the conversation should have been, "Hey, you gonna play for the vet minimum?" That's just what it is. You know the track record. But the moment we win this ring, you gonna get your money.
That should have been between him and his manager.
Exactly. I was just about to say, Brady ain't got shit to do with it. That's your manager.
Because I still got Godwin. Brady didn't win championships without star wide receivers. So why do I need you when I got Gronk?
No.
Why do I need you when I got Gronk and Godwin?
Had Godwin, had Mike Evans.
And Mike Evans.
He need great players now.
He got Mike Evans, Godwin, and Gronk.
And he got
come on, fam.
He ain't missing no
AB.
OJ Howard over there too.
He ain't win the championship without AB yet though.
He ain't missing no AB, dog.
Yeah, he ain't win no championship over there without AB.
They came back and won without AB.
What he do at the Patriots?
The Jets game, they came back and won without AB.
That's a regular game.
Did they have AB? Did he have AB at the
need
Patriots? Did he have AB at the Patriots? Let me know. Yes or no?
No, but
what wide receivers
his last
what
year,
wide receivers did he have?
2 years, 3 years.
What wide receivers did he have at the Patriots?
His last 2 years.
What
was he doing?
What wide receivers
What
did he
was
have
my
at the
boy
Patriots?
doing for the last 2 or 3 years
What
of his career?
answer the question. What wide receivers did he have at the Patriots?
Nothing, but he was great.
Exactly.
He was overwhelmingly great. But Tom Brady understood, hey, I'm getting older.
He was old over there.
He is. But I'm slowing down a little bit.
He was already 40 over there.
Who's the one common person that Brady had, though?
Gronk.
Bill Belichick.
Gronk.
Why you think he getting that money then?
I don't know. I'm gonna say Gronk. I'm
retired for 2
gonna say
years,
Bill
though.
because Gronk be missing seasons with injuries. But I understand what you're saying. But I
When
think
it counts, he giving it to Gronk.
But I mean, again, it's levels to friendship. That's what's not being spoke about here.
That's what I'm saying.
Me and Gronk got 20 years in. Me and you, I've been knowing you 2 years, and I helped you get back in the league. For real. If we're gonna be honest, nobody wanted to roll the dice on you. I told the Bucks brass to bring you here. I did that. So how can you bite the hand that feeds you?
He shouldn't have resigned. If I was AB, I wouldn't have resigned there.
Where he was
because
going
I
for
did, because you got to realize that year right there, the first year that he was there, I won the chip. I showed people I can stay on the field. Goddamn me, I can be a model citizen.
But I mean, did you stay on the field? He didn't really stay on the field.
What was his stats?
He was hurt a lot of that season.
He was hurt a lot.
Yeah,
but in the playoffs, he came through.
True, he did. And to be honest, it's some credence to what he's saying in terms of who's the best receiver over there. AB is definitely the best receiver over there. That's a fact today. Now, greatest, no, that's different. Gronk is the greatest tight end ever played the game. Gronk is the greatest receiver over there. But today, the best player right now, if I had the game on the line and I got a receiver that I want to line up 1-on-1, if I could pick any receiver on that team, I'm picking AB. That's a fact.
I'm picking Gronk
over Mike.
Yes.
Well, Gronk's tight end. I mean, I don't know what you want.
Yeah, I'm going AB. AB gonna give me the separation I need.
And because AB can give me the whole route tree.
That's true.
Mike Evans can give me a 9 route, but I can't depend on Mike Evans to give me a post corner or a 15-yard comeback. I can't count on that.
I get you.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, what AB saying, it has some credence to it.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna revert back to what I said. It's a way to handle things.
Correct.
It's a way to handle things. And again, just like him posting a text thread out in public. Now again, I understand why he did it, but that's not helping your case in terms of getting back in the league.
I did that because he lied on me.
Right. But again, it's not helping your case. But if you would have handled it the way you should have, he wouldn't even had the chance to lie on you.
That's true too.
It's all about composure. It's all about, and that's what leadership is, as far as being a black man, which let's tie this back to what this part is
My
about.
thing was, I just was mad that you wasn't thinking about your kids, bro.
That's the that's the
Because
problem, bro.
Before I act crazy, I'd have think about everybody it would affect.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Because you're a leader. That's the difference.
That's my only thing.
That's
you
the
didn't
difference.
think about everything that it was gonna hurt around you. You get what I'm saying? Because you thinking about you. And I understand you thinking about you, and you got feelings and all that type of shit there.
And you have a right to be mad.
Exactly.
But continue.
You got mouths to feed.
You gotta I
get that.
I am the
And
breadwinner.
that's why.
This family go as I go.
Right.
That's why.
And if I stop the train stops
We
for
assed out.
everybody. You get what I'm saying? We assed out here.
That's real. Which is what we said on this part a while back about men don't get the privilege to be emotional or to act irrational like women do. Like if a woman go act a fool and whatever, she can come home and just lean on her man. Her man can support me. As a man, you got not only your family, but you got employees. AB got a business. Mm-hmm. He got merch. He got this. He got that. He got
that
social media.
Affects everything.
Right. So if you got 30 employees and I'm out here acting a fool and now I ain't gonna be able to get no NFL contract. So now those 30 people that's working for me are out of a job.
That's crazy.
We gotta take a pay cut or something.
Gotta take a pay cut. That's the difference between leadership. And that's why I say it's a way that you handle things. If coach would have told me, hey, you done, I'd have been like, you know what, coach, cool. That's a bet. I would have sat on that bench and I would have whatever until that game was over.
Got my trainer.
Got my shit and left and went home.
Get my shit worked on. I'd have been chilling.
Because after that situation, I got plausible deniability. Right, I can say that, hey, whatever, like, oh, AB has been released for the Bucks. I can say, whatever, it was a difference of opinion, whatever the case may be, but I still handled it professionally. Mm-hmm. But if I get cut, and then this is the clip that's all over social media, that's on every sports site, now all the other owners are seeing this. I ain't gonna get no job, especially with the history I got.
Exactly. I just hate that.
Even if you were right,
even if I was right,
yep.
You know what I'm saying? Because your kids got to live out here. They got to go do shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's
and kids to other kids are cruel. That's just what it is. Mm-hmm. Because kids have no filter, and you're not even thinking about these things. You're not thinking about everything that it affect. So that's the only thing I was upset with him about. Like, come on, bro.
And which is my only issue with AB. Because if we're gonna be honest, let's rewind back to all of the problems that he has. He's actually right in them. Let's go back to the Raiders. He was saying, "Oh man, the staff racist, whatever the case may be," and then those emails about John Gruden came out immediately after. Let's go back to his baby mama situation where he got in trouble for that. He said, they was talking about, you domestic abusing, whatever the case may be. Then he got his baby mama on camera acting a goddamn fool, text messages showing that she's intentionally setting him up, whatever. So he's right about it. But it's the way you handle it. Mm-hmm. It's the way you handle it. Especially as black men. Like, again, we don't get the privilege to act irrational. We don't.
We don't get the passes.
We don't. If we on the sideline acting a fool, we are immature, we are childish, we are a team obliterator. Tom Brady on that field throwing tablets and throwing helmets and all kind of shit, and that's passion. That's a fact.
That's a fact.
So again, we got to understand what our surroundings are as black men, and we got to move accordingly to move efficiently in terms of putting us in the best position. We can't do what they do. We are not them, and that's a fact that we got to accept.
I feel like niggas like that just need that one nigga around them that he paid just to keep it 1,000 with him.
But see, but that was a contradiction. He pay to keep it. If once the money is involved.
Well, you ain't gotta pay, but no. Like
Like
you're right. They won somebody. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's gonna always fuck the business, fuck everything else.
Right.
I'm keeping it a stack with you. This is how I look.
I agree.
This is what it is. And most people that be acting like that, they don't have that around.
I agree.
Everybody is yes men's to them and all that type of shit.
Because you the one with the bag.
Exactly.
Because let's say like a lawyer, you say something on your lawyer, it's like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? In public, your lawyer gonna go to bat for you, but
he got to get paid.
What it is.
That's
lawyer trying to stay in business,
and that's what I'm saying. Anybody on the payroll, you can't account. You know what I'm saying? That they ain't gonna be unbiased. That just is what it is. But smooth right, you need somebody around you that can check you. If you don't, you're gonna end up like this.
Exactly.
But again, prayers out to all parties involved, man. We're gonna get into quick hits.
Good discussion.
My boys came back with a vengeance today. I like it. First segment, Kenny said something earlier in the week that I felt like was very, very profound.
All right, Kenny T.
And I want us to expand upon what he said. He said that people should date within their value. And I thought that was very, very profound. Do y'all want to unpack? Kenny, do you want to unpack Kenny, what you meant by date within your value?
Your range.
When you say your range, you care to elaborate?
Do you care to expound?
If you know you a 6, date within 6 and 7. If you know you're a 4, date the 4 and no higher.
4 is the floor.
No, I'm just saying, people be shooting way out of their league all the time. Come on, man. We all know it. We all know when we shooting at somebody that's, hey, that's like me shooting at Rihanna or something. Come on, man.
So you saying you got somebody recently that's been in your DMs?
Okay, Otis, you trying to start some shit?
Try to tie that right to bro.
Damn,
you trying to put the.
You ain't answer the question.
You ain't answer the question.
You ain't answer the question. Yeah.
Just say you got people that's, I've done it a couple of times, just shooting way out of your league. Why are you shooting at this person that's you're not in the same league with right now? Not saying you can't get there, but you just not there right now.
That's valid too. Right now, it's key. That's
I mean, a lot of people say there's not leagues or you can't say my value. There is a market value for each person.
Fact.
That's just what it is.
I have a market value just like everybody else. If I had a kid, my market value would go lower.
Fact.
People need to be honest.
And
there is a universal beauty. There is a universal acceptance of what people look like.
For men, it is based on a little bit of looks, a lot of money. So if your money is high, your value is up.
Or status.
Yeah, we is living in this area.
Because a lot of niggas with status and ain't got no money. That's
exactly.
True. That's
status true. Or money that will push you up there if you a man. Now for women, for men looking at you, it is solely based on looks, baby. It is solely based on looks. Initially, surface level.
Yeah.
Surface level, it is solely based on looks. And then it goes to what does she bring to the table? You get what I'm saying? And then that's what starts separating you and putting you in your categories. Right? So for a dude like, hey fam, say you get into your bag but you ain't got no game. Work on yourself, fool. You know what I'm saying? Work on yourself. You can work like if you say you a 6, fam. Just shoot at 7s. Like just work on your games with 7s.
That's it.
You get what I'm saying?
10s.
And then once you get that all the way down to where you know you can any 7 in here, I know I can bag them. Then you push your game up a little bit. You get what I'm saying? You start working on them 8. Now your first couple, just like you did with them 7s, your first couple 7s you wasn't successful. Your game wasn't together. You get what I'm saying? But as you start practicing more and putting them shots up, your game gonna get together. You get what I'm saying? And then on top of that, your money's supposed to be growing during this time too. And then bam. Now I got me some 8s. I got me some 10s. You still a 6 though. In your mind, you know I'm still a 6. I just got down what I got to say. And she look at me like I'm an 8, like I'm a 10. Because I got some money. I got a nice car and all this type. I'm doing things for myself. I got a career. Bam. And you in the door.
But you know what the wild part about that is, Smooth? Is that we as men are the only ones that can upgrade our rating.
That's real.
Like as unfair as that sounds, we are the only ones that can upgrade our rating because women value financial security so much.
That's the only, and that's the difference between us men and women.
Right. Talk about it.
You think women can upgrade their rating?
I don't think so.
No.
And unless you go get surgery.
Well, that's an upgrade way.
Well,
that's an asterisk.
You know why? You know why that's a no?
An asterisk.
Because with that, a man cares about how their kids look too.
That's true as well.
If I didn't meet you before that, if I didn't meet you before that surgery, and I meet you now, and you got one of those slight skinny BBLs or something.
But you can tell if they got the BBL.
No, you can't always tell somebody got a BBL.
I'm not.
Now you can't always tell. If they get the right one, if they get the one, you know what I'm saying, that fit their body and it look right, you know what I'm saying?
I can tell. They got the BBL.
I can tell. As a person that's been in the gym and see people, yes. I can spot them.
Again, I don't have nothing against the BBL. I don't have nothing against that. If that's what you want to do to make yourself feel better, do your thing.
Do it.
But I'm saying I can definitely tell.
I'm talking
I
about
ain't
the
been
women
fooled
that
like
go
that.
get the outrageous ones and all that.
Yeah,
type
that
of
shit
stuff.
right there is ridiculous.
And now your kids don't look nowhere close like you. Like dudes care about that. Now you gonna meet the dudes that's under your level that you feel like you want. Don't care.
Let's keep it stacked. The women that's getting the BBLs are attracting or wanting certain type of caliber of men. They don't. They not want no regular men.
Matter of fact, that's the sole purpose for them getting it.
Look, if they got my seed in them, the kid gonna come out beautiful anyway. So we really ain't gonna matter about that, right?
You spending
a lot of you niggas not like me.
A lot of you niggas not like
spending
me.
$10K to get pregnant by a nigga that ain't got a job.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, come on. But he right. He right though. He right.
Out of your league.
That's the fact.
He right though.
I know some people.
That's
Come on, man.
wild, but that's a fact.
Come on.
That might be what I.
But you
first clip out.
Hey, but you right though. Like us men are the only ones that can change our number.
Real rap. Because as a man, especially as a man, like the older you get, our money go up, so our value increases. But the older woman gets, her value goes down. That's a fact.
I was talking about that the other day with somebody, and then even as you get older, like our range as far as women that we can
changes.
get.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A 40-year-old man can get a 50-year-old woman, 30-year-old woman, 25,
18.
as long as he's established and got credibility behind him.
Yeah,
attractive, man.
That's real.
I'm out of your league, baby.
But yeah, I agree.
Is it fair? I ain't saying it is.
The game is the game. Cause shit, women making money off their bodies like nothing now.
And
so,
men can't.
And men don't do that.
So, whatever. But I agree. Date within your value. And the thing is, a lot of these people be getting in relationships to where it's not equally yoked. So the leverage is different. And those relationships don't last. Even if it may seem like it's all right, we got a chance early. Eventually, the real you is gonna come out. Your real insecurity is gonna come out. Well, no matter what surgery you got, it don't matter how much you didn't increase your money. Your real insecurity is gonna come out, which is what Smooth was saying earlier about a nigga that's a 6 going out here getting his bag. She see you as an 8, but in your mind, you know you ain't 8. Because in your mind, okay, I'm up a couple $100,000, but I'm still the same insecure dude I was. And them fresh and fit dudes, perfect example. Not to bring them back up, but that's just what it is. Those are the type of men that I'm talking about.
That's how it works.
So it's like mentally, I'm still a 6, even though I'm driving a Lambo, even though I got a mansion, even though I'm making a couple $100,000 a month, whatever the case may be. I'm still the same person when I look in that mirror as a dude that was broke and that women was curving. Still,
for real though.
Same thing with women. Women can go out here and get all this surgery they want. But at the end of the day, when you talk to her, you can see right through that persona that she's established herself. You can see the insecure chick that might have been, you know, shaped bad or whatever, or had her insecurities or whatever. That same chick comes out. She looking like a whole 12. But you talk to her and her self-esteem is at a 5.
And they never fix it. They never get past that part.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's not something you just grow out of.
Right.
And that shit crazy. Like, just looking at that shit, like, you got all this shit going for you, but you still goddamn a horrible person inside.
And you know what the reason is? Because people spend a lot of effort, time, energy working on superficial things about themselves. But they don't never work on themselves. You don't never see, like, a person to go out there and spend 10 bands to get surgery, but won't go to a therapist. Or a man to go out there and bust his ass to get a high-paying job, but won't go to a therapist to fix yourself mentally. Because it don't matter how much money you make, it don't matter how much surgery you get. If you are a terrible person, that's who you are.
All it's about is the image for a lot of people.
Exactly.
What you see. They want that instant, that first impression type.
And it's a reason why
flashiness.
Those same people we talking about can't maintain a relationship. Yep. That's the reason.
And if they is in a relationship, they in it with somebody that they can bully and overwhelm and all this type of stuff, and they only there for the material because they lazy.
That's real. But we're gonna move right along. Next subject. O just sent something to me that was very, very interesting. I'm gonna read it. I want to get y'all's response to it. He asked the question: do men take constructive criticism well? And somebody responded, yes, but y'all internalize it initially because y'all already changed for the better to get in a relationship. So you're taking it back that your quote unquote best version of yourself needs some work. How y'all feel about that?
I think there's some truth to it.
Yeah. I know the younger me didn't take constructive criticism well at all. I used to be like, what?
Everything I done for you.
All these hoes I didn't care. That's real.
Yeah, I liked it because it definitely hit home. Even though I'm a person that welcomes criticism.
Right.
Like on the job, in person, friendships, relationships, whatever. Like I welcome it. But still regardless, and that's just being honest, whether you like it or not, like criticism is gonna hurt you in some kind of way. It's gonna be a little chink, like, damn, okay. I'm thinking I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, or I'm working, operating this way, and somebody sees a fault. And it's like, so that's one of those things where you check yourself. Is okay, is this really true, or is this something that somebody's just trying to get under my skin or something like that? So you really got to sit back and evaluate yourself. And I feel like if somebody's being honest with you, somebody that cares about you, and they just telling you like it is, you got to accept it and improve from there. And I think that's super valuable, and that was like almost spot on, because I feel like, I keep saying feel, but I know a lot of men will, they'll try to deflect or get an attitude or what you talking about, and we'll do things that women do. We'll try to bring something up they did, because we done held in so much and we done took so much criticism, and it's like, well, I done had 10 things that I didn't mention to you, and you want to bring up this when it's not even near as bad as the things you've done or something like that. So we automatically try to flip it on them. So yeah, I thought it was good. That was a great answer.
Yeah, I think we got to get past our ego first. But men, because we so logical, right? Even if it hurts our ego initially, end of the day, like when we by ourselves, we're gonna really think about what they said and really like analyze it and really consider like how we've been moving from a objective place, ironically. But again, it's like I said before, like men are kind of forced to take criticism, because again, we don't have a safety valve as men. So many people depend on us, right? So we not analyzing things from a logical perspective. Let's say we just big-headed and I don't care what nobody say, everything I'm saying is right, everything I'm doing is right. You're gonna drive that truck off a cliff. And not only are you gonna take you down, but you're gonna take everybody that depends on you down. Mm-hmm. So I think men have to be way more logical in that regard. Now women, not so much, because like I said earlier, if I could say, you know what, I'm gonna block out all y'all is lying, everybody's against me, everybody making this up, whatever the case may be. If I fail, I got a man that I can fall back on.
That's true.
Typically. But men don't have a safety valve. So we are forced to take criticism. We are used to getting criticism in every aspect of our life, even from young. And Pop Warner, our coach was saying, your ass is terrible. I'm not putting you on the field. You're terrible at blocking. You're terrible at catching. You can't run it. You can't tackle. Like, we used to getting that criticism early. What woman you know, a girl you know, is used to getting talked to like that at that age? It's early. It starts early with us. So we kind of build a callus for it.
That's true.
And then as we get older, it just changes form. Now we get older, we get the same criticism on our job. Hey man, you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing on the job. But we used to hearing it. We go home, hey, you're not romantic enough. You're not doing this. You can work on that. We used to hearing it. So we got to internalize it and fix it. But women, not so much. Like young girls are coddled. Like you, the sweet baby, this is da-da-da, you can do no wrong. So they grow up with a you can do no wrong mindset. And then that transfers into their relationship, transfers into their career. We're going to be honest. But especially in a relationship. So when you come to a woman and say, hey, you're doing something wrong, it's a culture shock. Because all her life she'd have been told, you a princess, you this, you that, you know, whatever. She ain't never had to get smacked in the face with criticism like men do. So that causes the, difference in how we take it. But yeah, dope question, man. Okay, I think what time? Okay, let's get into, let me see. I think we had one more. Oh, said something else.
Oh, shit.
He asked the question, should nudes be deleted after a breakup? You got a chick, say for
nudes.
Nudes. Chicks sending you naked pictures, naked videos. Should you delete them after a breakup?
Shout out to Josh. I got this from Josh.
Nope. They are forever mine.
Overwhelmingly, it was like 70% said yeah.
I am the wielder.
70% was lying.
I mean, my vault got a little.
I said
my vault.
Hey,
I don't view it.
Once
often,
you send them, that's
I don't
it.
view it often. I mean, if I sent it, I sent it. It is what it is.
I don't send news though, but
you know what I'm saying?
I received quite a few. And
why you say quite a few? Hold on, man. Hold on. Quite a few. We ain't just gonna let you throw that out there.
Yeah, they like to send it to me so I can critique them.
Here you go. Here you go.
Hell no.
Here you go.
How this look?
How this look? Nigga, the gay best friend. Gotta get a group chat.
Yeah, they're snapping his fingers.
I'm wearing this tonight for you.
I tried that on the other day, girl.
I'm wearing this tonight for you.
$40. Cute.
Hurry up.
Hurry up.
Hell no.
I don't know, man. My take on this is a bit jaded. I don't feel like you obligated to delete it, fam. If you sent it to me, that's a gift, right? So that's like, say for instance, you have relationships with somebody, they buy you a gift. Relationship, yeah, you supposed to get a gift back.
Yeah, I bought you that car, nigga. I need that. You didn't make
Now, well, you shouldn't share them.
I agree with that.
You shouldn't share them with nobody.
You shouldn't share them.
News is
But
sacred, dog. News
once
is
you
sacred.
send it, I feel like that's a wrap. That's a wrap. You already sent it. So, because you can even say, I need you to delete them pictures. And the only way you're going to know if you delete them is if you're sitting right here in front of me. Because if we are no longer together, how do you know?
He done already
I mean,
double.
if she asked me to delete him, I'll delete him. She said delete him, I'll delete him.
Well, yeah. But who actually asked that?
No, shit. You go on. Hey, I just sent news a long time ago. Hey, it is what it is now.
That's
Damn, go ahead and make $1 million off my news anyway.
That's artwork to me.
Yes, I said
We
$1
ain't
million.
gonna let this nigga slide. We're not gonna let that just go.
He say that's all I
Y'all
want.
niggas are slick. Y'all be just sliding bullshit in there.
Get it think he me, dog. Get it.
Niggas say, go ahead and make $1 million off my shit. It don't matter. But what I'm saying is, nah, we not doing that. But yeah, to answer the question, I don't feel like you obligated to do it unless what Kenny said, like somebody come to you direct, hey, get rid of my stuff. Like then you'll be kind of lame to keep it.
Yeah.
But outside of that, it's a gift. You don't give gifts back after the relationship end.
Let go and let
God. We gotta bring up God in this. On that note, we gonna get into the advice column. We brought God up for nudes.
Shit, they say Jesus in the bed. Why can't I get
Woo.
Jesus?
They say Jesus in the bed.
Oh, yeah, I ain't got that kind of work, huh?
All right, man. Oh my Lord. Okay.
Oh damn.
Jesus Christ. Come on.
Okay, man. First one.
First off, who is that? Who that?
It's from Alexis, Patreon member.
All right, Alexis, this your one time right here, goddammit.
All right, she says, "Hey, Krew, I apologize in advance because this might be a little lengthy."
Oh, we see.
But I want
You don't need to apologize.
but I want to give y'all proper context. A while back, I wrote y'all about Mr. Mentor from the biker gang. We're still kicking it, and I thought it was still simply platonic, but he's been trying to turn it into a romantic one.
What we said.
I stayed at his house 3 times, and the first time was cool, still very friend-like and platonic. The second time when I walked in the door, he grabbed my face and kissed me. It really caught me off guard. I let it slide because I didn't know how I felt in the moment. The third time he kissed me again upon entry and decided he could sleep in the bed with me that night. Mind you, he hops in the bed naked while I have on sleep clothes.
Wait. You know what time it is.
This nigga tonight get butt ass
He didn't want to leave no room.
naked. Butt ball ass naked, dog. They came in there with like a butterball ham.
I want you to be confused at all.
Damn.
You know why I'm here.
I know he didn't, dog. I know he didn't. I know he didn't.
Hey, you brought this on yourself, though.
I know this grown ass man didn't do that, dog. Oh, come on, fam.
Hey, hold up, though.
That nigga was cocoa butter down.
And she fully dressed.
Fully dressed.
With some jupe on, too. He probably had the jupe on, too, because he had a mentor, so I know he old.
Hey, she brought this on herself.
Old
She
Spice.
Go ahead, let her finish.
That first
'cause I
kiss.
wanna-
First off, we told you to leave him alone. But go ahead.
All right. She say I turned away from him trying to sleep.
Not with the ass facing a rock hard
Ass
dick.
facing on rock hard.
So now that's the invitation.
And he grabbed my hand and placed it between his legs.
Okay.
I snatched away and just went to sleep. After that night, I decided that I shouldn't be staying over anymore, and that I obviously need to set some boundaries. He's a nice guy. I enjoy his company, and he has money, so he doesn't mind spending some on me. But we don't really know much about each other. When we do talk, it's only about his work or himself. Somehow it seems that he's convinced himself that he genuinely likes me, but I don't see how that could be. I'm attracted to him, but not sexually because of the age difference. And sometimes his behavior makes me think that I'm dealing with a dude in his early 20s. I'm 24. He's 12 years older than me. I'm thinking I should let him go, but I wanted to get someone else's view first.
No thinking.
Should I end things and see how things? Should I end things or see how things plays out? Thanks for your help. Much love.
You don't even find him sexually attractive.
Fam.
Why are you over there?
Why you go sleep at
They do shit like, see, that's the shit right
slept
there.
at his house one time.
Don't do that, though. Don't do
No.
that. I know where you're going, but don't do that.
He was
Don't
tired.
put
You know, he
yourself
slept
in
at his
that
house.
position.
You know, yeah, she thought they was friends. Cool. Platonic friends, whatever. Cool. We said that shit don't work. But anyways, thought they was platonic friends, slept at the house. Cool. The second time she went over there and he kissed her, dog, she shouldn't even stay the night.
She shouldn't even stay the
She
night.
turned around and went out the door.
That's a fact.
This not that type of party.
She
I
should
don't
have
like
set
it like
the
that.
mold right
You know what
there.
I'm saying? And then the third time you stay again.
You stay again.
No, the third time, and he kissed you again on the walk-in.
He kissed you again on the walk-in, then came in the room, football ass naked, rock hard, everything going with him. You hear me? He came in there with the baby all like this,
And you just gonna roll over?
and you roll over.
She said she was fully dressed, fam. She didn't think he was gonna try that.
Come on, man.
But dude grabbed
Leave.
her hand and put it between his legs.
She let him. Because before he even put it there,
She
he coulda
wanted to
snatched
feel it.
away.
She wanted to
She
feel
wanted,
it.
she wanted to see what he was working with.
Yeah, she
Well,
wanted
I
to
mean,
feel
she
it.
clearly seen it before he got in the bed. And folks got in their ass naked.
Well, you know, but if he was walking in, he wasn't.
He was on semi.
Yeah, you know. He wants to get ready first, like, yeah.
I mean, well, if it's me, if I'm sitting, I'm dragging it. I'm be at the door asking for help to get the other part in. Kenny, what's wrong with your leg? Oh shit!
Kenny come in with a Speedo.
Hell no. But to answer the question, what you should do, should you walk away? Yes. You are clearly not sexually attracted to this man. And just like we spoke about for about a strong 20 minutes earlier, if the sexual attraction is not there, it ain't gonna work. You could be doing everything else right. He could be doing everything else right. But you are not sexually attracted to this man. Those type of people make great friends. They make great buddies, homies.
Exactly.
But he don't want nobody. He wants
Clearly.
Cuddy.
First time, they ain't do nothing. He was cool with that. Second time.
He was fake cool with
Right,
that. Come
right.
on now, we know. But go ahead.
He
Go
didn't
ahead.
spend some money. He didn't put his deposit down.
Right.
He hasn't gotten a return on his investment yet.
And that's real. That's messed up, but that's real. That's real though.
Kick it with you again. You come over. He get a little kiss. Mwah. I'm trying to check the temp.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm trying to check the temp.
kisses. Oh, she ain't turn around.
Mm-hmm.
She still gonna spend the night. Alright, cool.
I'm gonna let her make it one more time.
Nigga went to the extreme the third time, dog.
The third time.
That nigga walked in the door butt ass naked.
That nigga threw 3 pitches. He hit. The first one. He hit it. He got the base hit.
Yep.
Because she spent the night.
Uh-huh.
The next hit was
second base.
Second base. She let me kiss her and she still spent.
So now this nigga said, I'm about to
third
swing
time,
for the fence.
I'm about to swing to the
came
fence
in
to
there
get
with
the
the
home
bat.
run. Literally.
But that's real.
Yeah, you need to get away from that. Get out of bad situation. Get back up when it's terribly wrong anyway.
You setting yourself.
You tripping, bro.
And again, just what O was about to get to about the enabling aspect. Women gotta stop doing that. You know good and goddamn well
Trying to
that you not interested in this man like that, right? So why are you still going to his house or him coming to your house feeling like he could spend the night? Ain't no such thing as he felt like he could spend the night. As a woman, you should say, hey, get your ass out of here. I got to go do something tomorrow, whatever the case may be. However you got to do it. But no man should just dictate whether or not he spends the night at your house.
No,
that's not your
at
man.
his house.
Was she?
Yeah, she went to his house.
She went to his house.
Let me.
Man, shit, she was staying the night every 3 nights.
She spent the night at his house.
When she went into his house, she walked in the door. He grabbed her face.
I got you. Yeah, you're right. But yeah, so again, why are you going over there and spending the night at this man's crib if you're not feeling him from a sexual, you know what I'm saying, from a sexual place like that? And that's why we don't believe in platonic friendship for that very reason, because that's sending mixed signals. As a man, if you come into my house frequently and you spending the night, and I done jump in this bed ass naked,
Putt ball naked.
boogie ball.
That man kissed you and you don't. You should have left right then and there.
Right.
Instantly.
Right
then and there.
Hey, or stop. Hey, look, this ain't that.
This ain't what.
This ain't that.
Then he could have kept it real with you. Okay, you can't stay here before this goes any further.
Fact.
Or you can stay here for the night, but next time ain't no staying at my crib.
But you done went along for the whole program multiple times. So what type of signal is that sending to him?
She stayed for the money.
She said she had a good time.
Yeah,
that's how I feel. That's how I feel. Like
because
maybe
she have a good time.
You know what I'm saying? But you
because she spend it on her.
When he brought up he spends money, I'm like, okay. Well,
hey, and you know what's crazy? You know what's true about this though? No other man that she's talking to is spending it on her.
True.
So as soon as she leave him, she back to the drawing board of doing everything.
Yep, which Jay's her decision making. You're right. So in that aspect, you got to take what comes with that. We're gonna
So
be
if you
honest.
want that man to keep spending money on you, you know you got to pop it off. That's just what it is.
Or then you got to figure out what it is that you value. What it is that you chasing out of this. If you want the money, you got to take what comes with that. It ain't no, oh, give me the money, but I'm gonna be kind of hesitant on, whatever. I'm gonna kind of, you can't do that. Like if you want the money, you signing up for that. If you don't want to be with dude, or if you don't want that, walk away from it. Like why are we sitting here playing?
Or if you want the bread and you don't want to be with dude,
Just
tell him.
Tell him.
Oh she tell him it's over with.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah,
you gotta live with that though.
Yeah, I mean, true, but that's why I say you got to figure out what
Or
it is that you want.
She may make a grown decision to be like, look, I'll pop it off, but you got to, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, clearly not. That boy jumped in butt ball ass naked, and she turned over and act like she was in deep sleep.
Nah, yeah, that's a wrap.
You know what I'm saying? She don't want to lose the gift giving, but I don't want to be your gal.
You gotta leave before it gets.
So while I'm with you, we together. But when we not together, then we not together.
He must have spent a couple of dollars too.
Yeah, he must.
For her to bring it up separately like that in the message,
Right.
Yeah, he done spent some bread.
Man, that ain't who she is, man. Leave that alone, Lexus. Don't even try to do something that's not you. That's not who you are as a woman. Just go ahead and leave that alone.
Don't do it.
That's my opinion.
Don't do it to yourself. Don't do it.
She say I want the honey, but I ain't trying to give up the honey.
But your ass ain't getting the honey. On that note, we're gonna move on to the next one. This from Ali, Patreon member. What up, bro?
Come on.
My boy kept it concise today. Say what's up, family. You see the name. Hope the holidays was joyful and safe for y'all. Your boy in Houston now, or as Outta said, quote unquote, the Woodlands. But
You in the Woodlands.
He say, but this feel like Dallas 2.0. Motherfuckers drive just as crazy and traffic is bad. Move 4 hours away just to still feel like I never left. But anyway, My question is this. From y'all recent episode of Battle of the Sexes, which the misses took the L. Yes, they did. But I digress. With the way women are catching up to men financially, and as Smooth said, within 10 to 15 years will be passing men by out-earning them, will the dynamic of relationships only get worse than what they are already now? Before women then realize it eventually, or will something drastic have to happen in order for women to get with the program as far as not looking down on men simply because she makes more money? As always, y'all stay dangerous. Much love from your favorite baby cuz.
You know, it's crazy he said that. I was thinking about something similar before.
What was the question?
Question was essentially going off of what Smooth said about women out-earning men within the next 10 to 15 years. He's basically asking, will it take something drastic for them to, I guess, respect us and not look down on us the way that they are now and that they will be in the future if this proclamation becomes reality?
Yep. Take something drastic.
Yeah, that's a rough question, man.
It's going to take a lot of understanding. Based off, if you look at the Battle of the Sexes and just in general, all the comments, like, for example, we use the 50K. Okay. Yeah, that may not be enough initially, but at the same time, there's a lot of women who don't even think about the growth. Like, if you have a hard-working person and they're making X salary, you know with their hard work what they can do. Now, and if you want somebody to just make X amount of money off the bat, I get it. But you, like we always say, you have to understand the percentage of men and men that you want, that you like, and then men that like you. You have to understand the percentage of those men.
Right.
You have to take those things into account. Men, first off, we don't care about money, so it's outside of us. So it's about bringing your resources together and my resources together, and we make them grow. Like, I don't see what's wrong with making a little bit less. If that's the case, if that's the person you meet, if that person is a great person, like, they can help elevate you or you help elevate them. I don't see what the problem is. But the women, for the most part, automatically want you to make just more than them because it makes them feel comfortable, which I get. But that also makes it unrealistic in a lot of, situations.
Yeah, I agree. I think, to answer the question, I think it'll only get worse. Because with money comes power, and with power comes entitlement. And that's just what it is. You got to think of how yourself will move, right? Say, for instance, you on the job right now, right? And your boss can pretty much tell you anything because you're scared of losing your job, whatever the case may be. But if you outrank the boss now, are you going to be as willing to listen to what he was saying? You're going to, hell no, bro. I make more money than you. Like, what are you talking about? Like, sit down there, you little human being, like, you little peasant. That's the mindset. Even if you don't say it, subconsciously you feel that way. So I think, with Smooth's prophecy, I think it'll only get worse. Women making more money is going to mean that men are going to have less respect because the traditional values that a lot of us grew up on would no longer be intact or would no longer be in existence. The more money they make, the more, and the wider that gap becomes, the less respect that they're going to have for us. We said earlier, the number one thing women value in men is financial security. So if I'm able to provide that more than you are, how am I going to look at you? Regardless of what else you're doing right outside of the situation.
I feel that.
That's just honest. So, but will it take something drastic? Yes, it will. It will take a lot of super successful women being single as hell with no kids or whatever, because again, even as men, we had a choice not to deal with that, and we're not going to deal with it. Men are not going to settle in a situation where we don't feel valued. Or we feel a woman is just constantly speaking to us in a condescending manner. There's too many women in existence for that. Why would we? Men will go settle with a chick that's making half the amount of money that this girl is making, but she respects me as a man.
Facts.
And she provides peace, and she makes it, she's easy to talk to. She's easy to build with. Rather than me going up there dating a chick with a lot of money that has an ego or that talks to me condescending or tries to emasculate me and fighting with you for superiority. Men don't have the energy to fight with a woman for superiority. And a lot of women that are, elevating in terms of finances, that's what they feel empowered to do. Like, that's their mission. That's their sole purpose is I can out earn you. So now we on the same level now, or I'm above you now. Mm-hmm. It's like a, game like that. But men, again, we so used to being leaders and providers to where it don't really move us if we above a woman because we quote unquote supposed to be. Mm-hmm. So, again, men are going to go where we feel valued. And if women like that are not valuing men, they will be single. And they will be baby mamas and things of that nature. And I think, it's going to take something drastic for them to change their mindset and realize how much we actually need each other. More so than this notion that's keep getting presented. Oh, you don't need a man for nothing. You don't need a. That's a lie. Yep. We need each other.
We do, man.
That's just real.
We do.
So, yeah, it's going to get a lot worse before it get better, though, big dog. I'm going to be honest. Y'all want to chime in on that?
Nobody.
Who can love you like me?
Nobody.
I really think it's gonna be like they gonna like these women gonna understand what it's like to be a man, right? To be a high earner.
I don't think so, though, Smooth. I don't think so.
Because you got to realize, for us, right? For us, becoming a high earner. Say you don't have no kids. Mm-hmm. Say you became a high earner, you don't have no wife, no kids. Mm-hmm. What's your like for real in your mind? What would be your odds of marrying somebody?
What if I'm making $1 million and I don't have no kids?
Not even $1 million. Because 100,000 in this climate, living in Texas.
Yeah, it puts you in the upper 10%.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true.
Now, what's the odds of you marrying somebody in this climate? Knowing,
you're talking if I'm single.
Yeah, if you single, no kids, nothing.
She gonna have to be close to your level financially.
Or not necessarily.
Not necessarily.
Not necessarily. Because it's us speaking.
That's true.
It's different.
It's hard for me to answer this question because I've already been married.
Okay. But
if I wasn't married before, I don't think it would be that high.
Okay. But this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying, right?
But
women don't understand. You gotta you're gonna have to protect those finances.
I'm not really. See, that's the thing about me. I'm not worried about protecting my finances. Mm-hmm. I'm not. I know how to handle my money. I know what to do with my money. I'm not worried about somebody coming in and taking what I have, the money that I have. If that's how I go into every relationship, worried about somebody taking my money, then I have a problem.
But most people do not think like that. Most people that get that type of money, that's the first thing on their mind.
Shit, niggas make
because
50.
I done built this shit up here, and I be damned if somebody that didn't even help me do anything. I just met and she may be a great woman, but I just met this person.
But look though, bro, I don't think that's as much of a concern as bringing in a woman that's gonna just ride with the ship. I think that's what the issue is with a lot of these men that make a lot of money. They're not necessarily worried about losing the money. They worried about, for one, it takes me a certain. It takes me, like, for one, I'm not gonna be able to give you a lot of effort because I'm out here getting this money, right? So, but a lot of women demand effort. So the hardest part for that man is finding a woman that's gonna be able to come into the boat. And Drake said this when he was getting interviewed by B. Dot and Elliot. He said it's gonna take a woman that's gonna come in here and that's not gonna get on this boat and throw an anchor in the water. A chick that's gonna be able to get on this boat and just ride and coast on this boat. If you can make my life easier, if you could take care of the inconveniences in my life, that's it. The inconveniences. I'm a millionaire. Regardless, if we divorce and I gotta pay you whatever, I'm still a millionaire. It don't matter. But how cooperative are you? How easy are you to talk to? Like how are you adding to my life in an intangible fashion?
That's what women are gonna have to find.
Right.
With becoming us, because in a sense, the women are becoming us.
But see,
so you're gonna have to find that edge too.
That's the part that I disagree with. The part about them becoming us, because regardless of how much money they make, they still have a safety valve to fall on because they are women. That's what it boils down to. Even if she a high earning, let's say she a high earning woman that's married, and then she gets a divorce, loses a job, she can still go home to her parents and she won't be judged at all at 30 something. But a man in that situation, a man that's 38, lose his job, lose his kids in a divorce, whatever, he go home, he getting looked down on.
He getting looked at crazy.
And that's what I mean by, like, women have a safety valve. They always have, like, a woman can be a damsel in distress. A man could never be that, regardless of what his situation is.
Yeah, that's true.
So they could never be us. They think they are.
That's true.
But when
they don't even help single fathers out.
That's real. That's real, bro. It ain't no programs out here to help single fathers in terms of us coming on financial.
They said
hardship.
apparently they do, because I said that a few parts back, and they said they do. I didn't look them up, but they said they do have a few.
Go look at the scholarships.
Send me those links then.
Go look at the scholarships for black people in and all that type of shit in America. All that shit is for women.
Yeah, but even
Few
still,
for
even
fathers and all that type of shit.
even still, right? Those programs that you talking about and the program that he gonna look up, a woman accepting that help is looked at differently than a man accepting that help. A man, just think about it. A man with a child filing for welfare. It's a negative connotation behind that, bro. It is. It's like, damn, you can't go out here and make enough money as a man to do like that. That's the connotation. But a woman doing it, it's like, she need help. You know, she on hard times. Damsel in distress. She got kids. She got to take care of. I respect it. A man, shit, we getting belittled for doing that.
Exactly.
So again, women have a safety valve that men don't have, and that's why they could never be us. It doesn't matter how much money you make. Regardless, you always have something else to fall back on, or you always gonna get sympathy. Men don't get sympathy, especially black men.
Yeah.
That's just real, bro. From nobody. From women or men. We don't get sympathy. Just think about it. Like us, if we heard that a dude or whatever, he might even have a kid or whatever, but let's say he lost his job and he done, he moved back in with his parents at 37 or whatever. He just fell on hard time. And he stayed there for like a year, 2 years. We looking at this nigga like, man, what is you doing? Like, you ain't, as a man, like, you need to get up and go out there and grab something, work any job. But you sitting at your parents' house homeless? You ain't contributing nothing? You getting judged for that. But a woman, she could be 38, she could be 43.
Still at home with mom.
Still at the crib, not contributing nothing, not working, whatever. She's she's just on hard times right now. We just got to respect that, as a woman. And that's what I mean. They get sympathy. We don't get sympathy. So, all those women out there aspiring to be us, you will never be. So stop trying. This is real.
I was gonna pander, but I ain't gonna pander.
Nah, come on. Come on. For real.
I'm interested to hear.
For real though. Come on.
If a 38-year-old woman go back to her home and she's there for 2 years and not putting nothing towards it, in that household, she gonna be judged.
Will she be judged as harshly as a man?
The harshness doesn't matter.
She
will be judged, right?
It does. And to be honest, in my opinion, I don't agree that she'll be judged, but let's hypothetically feed into what you're saying.
I think she would.
Will she be judged as harshly as a 38-year-old man living at home, not working?
I don't think so.
I know she won't be.
If they're both not contributing?
Yes.
Yeah. I think they get tired of both. I think you get tired of both that shit.
Evenly?
Yeah.
Hell no.
I don't think so.
I don't know.
38 years
Hell
old?
no.
I don't know about
That's
that.
a lot.
38 years old and you're not doing nothing in the house?
Don't matter.
Not contributing nothing? They both not?
Don't matter. Okay. Don't matter. She is a woman.
Does the reason behind it matter?
No.
If they're both in the house not doing nothing, contributing nothing, the man's gonna be judged harsher than the woman.
That's easily. A 38-year-old man and a 38-year-old woman. Yes, the man is getting judged easily. You down there a 40-year-old man not working, living at your parents' crib. Yes, you will be judged harsher than a woman that's in that same situation. That's a fact. That's a fact.
I don't know. I think you're both adults, both past the adult age at 40, doing nothing. You're gonna get judged harshly.
I ain't trying to side with Kenny, but
you're gonna get judged harshly, dog. I don't. No.
It's a perfect example of that.
I think it's situational.
Right. Okay. So let me just feed into that. I mean, I starkly disagree with both of y'all, but let me just feed into it.
I didn't say I agreed all the way, but I understand.
Right. You saying you understand? I don't. But what I'm saying is, let's lay it out hypothetically. We recently spoke about a situation. Dr. Dre's daughter. She was 38, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
She is 38.
3-4 kids, living out of her car, right? Homeless, essentially, at 38. Like pleading for her dad to send her money. Let's remove her from that situation and put a 38-year-old man with 3 kids yearning for his dad to send him money to fund his lifestyle. Would they be judged differently?
She was judged harshly, just like
she was not.
She was not. Boy.
She was not.
I sit up there and read comments. He should send her.
He's a millionaire. He's a billionaire. He should send her money. How do he got his daughter out here with her kids living in a car?
And I had all that money.
There were comments like that. I'm not saying
most of the comments.
Most of the comments is like that.
Most of them. He's a billionaire. He should just send her the money. He got it.
I mean,
he should send her the money.
But I guarantee you, if that was a dude, you wouldn't even see a bum. Like, that's all you.
You a bum.
Kirk Franklin's son.
Exactly.
What about
he's a bum?
What about 50 Cent's son? They said 50 Cent should gave his son some money.
That's a whole
that
different
nigga 18,
situation, bro.
That nigga 17. He
that
a
was
kid.
a whole different situation, though.
He's a kid.
He's a kid.
Guess,
If he's a 38-year-old man, it'd be different ball game. Just like Kirk Franklin's son, it was a different ball game. Everybody took Kirk Franklin's side. You a grown man. Why you asking your daddy for money like that? That's real. That's a fact. So again, we're not gonna sit here and act like those two are the same. They are not. Women get sympathy that men don't get. That's just reality. I don't care how old they are.
It's a fact.
You do get sympathy, but
It's a
if they're
fact.
both single with no kids sitting in the house, they gonna get just because one might get judged harsh more than the other. You still getting judged harshly, right? It doesn't matter the amount of. If you're still doing bad at your job, you're still bad. Just because this one does worse than this one, you can still get fired for doing bad at your job. Correctly?
Yeah.
Just because this one is worse than the other one, you're still gonna get fired. Both of y'all suck at your damn
They still
job.
got horrible employees, bro.
There are levels to a motherfucking man. Okay, so again, I don't agree, but let's roll that out hypothetically.
Let's go.
We at the job, right? My job. I'm an accountant, oil and gas accountant, right? I'm dealing with $1 million transactions, whatever the case may be. Okay. It's a difference between, say for instance, we owe these people $1 million. I charge them $998,000 by mistake. I short them 2 bands. Mm-hmm. And if somebody else charges them $500,000, the consequences for me being bad at my job by $2,000 compared to this man being bad at his job by $500,000 are going to yield different consequences. He's going to get fired. I may get brought in audit. Damn, man, you misjudged 2,000. All right, don't worry about it. We're going to make it up next month. We're going to overcharge next month. But there are different.
50%, half of it.
That's
right.
a lot.
That's drastic.
You getting your ass fired.
What?
That's what I'm saying.
But
the judgment is drastic like that. That's my point.
A
38-year-old woman and a 38-year-old man are just drastically different.
If they're both not
if
doing
you
shit.
If you are homeless, no job, getting taken care of by your parents, that's a fact.
You are gonna get judged harshly.
No, you are. No. But the difference is drastically
Is it-
different. That's my point.
Is that
Because
drastic?
as a man,
Yes, it is.
As a man, why can't you?
Yes, it
50%
is.
drastic?
Yes. Probably more than that. Probably more than that.
I guess, man.
That's just honest.
I'm indifferent.
I don't agree.
Let's take a poll. Let's take a poll. How many followers we got? We got about what?
I don't agree.
How many YouTube followers we're like 26,000, something like that.
26.
Next time we go live, matter of fact, when we go live, let's take a poll.
We should.
Right.
But on to the next one. This is from Sierra Patreon.
I feel it.
She says, "Hey everyone, much love to you all. I need some advice, but I'm gonna try to keep it short. So I'm married and about to be 2 years now. We've been together 4 years total and just recently had a kid. My first, his third. Now, previously, we had some loyalty issues on his part. I found out he cheated while I was pregnant twice. Yes, I took him back because I know things are not perfect, but I was willing to push through. I haven't not brought it, I guess, up because, well, why would I bitch about something I accepted?
Okay.
Now, you would think it would be me who would be distant or not wanting sex of that nature, but I feel like it's the opposite. He's been going long periods of like 2 weeks, 4 weeks, and I'm tired of doing it myself. A couple weeks ago, you guys brought up setting the expectations that we want or need in a relationship. I made it clear to him about what I wanted and asked to meet in the middle. I told him that I feel like it's always me pushing for it or wanting it, and it leaves me feeling unwanted. Not that sex is a deal breaker, but I mean it definitely plays a part for me. So shit, I caved and went through his phone again to see what was going on because it just ain't no way. If you're not getting it from me, you must be out there doing it again, cheating again. Okay. You know the T is in the best friends messages, so that's where I started. He told his friend and brother because they have group messages that he felt super insecure because I always make him come quick and he can't last, that I make him feel less than a man because he feels like he can't please me. I didn't see any girls anywhere unless he deleted it, but I really don't know how to feel about this. Help.
His name Otis?
Is that Otis' name? Is that Otis' name in that? She talking about you, my brother?
If y'all want these women to call on here and vouch for me, if that's what y'all want to do one day, we can do that.
I don't want to embarrass you on live.
Ain't no embarrassing. I can close my eyes and scroll. Big Daddy got that thing.
You talking about 000?
Yeah. Oh. Right there.
Nah. Hell.
Don't play with me. Don't play on my name.
Don't play with my name.
Damn. So she make this man. Why she trying to do a slight flex on the goddamn pod?
Yeah, you see her slid. You see slid that shit.
Nah, it wasn't no flex.
Nah, she did. She slid that in there.
Nah, niggas just be.
That wasn't what that man told his homie. Come on, fam. Come on, fam. He didn't say that. Come on, bro.
He said it without saying it.
No.
I don't know no dude saying that. Yes.
Can you imagine?
He just
Nigga, hey dog, she just made me come quick, dog. I feel insecure as a man.
That's great. Ain't no man that comes.
He just a quick pumper.
And that may be true, but you ain't telling your boys that. You gonna lie.
Man.
You ain't telling your boys.
You gonna lie.
You might. Man, oh no.
With your wife?
Fam.
You did it? I'm lying, y'all.
Why that nigga made me think about it? I said, damn, did I say that? Hell no.
He said, damn, I told you about that.
Yeah.
Why not? You did it.
That nigga good.
Hey,
that was a good one right
I
there.
told you about that.
That was a good one.
Wait, hold on.
Oh, look here. Look here. You said help. He cheating. Let's just call it. Ain't no man going 2 and 4 weeks without at least trying to insinuate
He said
that I want the sex. Come on, fam.
Man said he was in the group chat releasing his emotions to his boys.
Telling all your boys, not just one homeboy.
The best way is practice. You gotta go one after another if you
How
can.
much of this story you made
A couple
up?
hours later or something.
How much of the story you made up?
Ain't no way. I don't believe it. I don't believe that man said that.
But look, we can't do that, Kenny.
Okay,
Because
okay.
you said that before. We got to go off the information we presented with.
I'm sorry. Your story is true.
You gotta go off the information
Your
that we
story
got.
is true.
All right.
He
So
may not have said that verbatim.
What she want to know? What she want?
I ain't gonna speak on it. So basically, what she's saying is she went through his phone and she didn't find him cheating. It wasn't no conversation with no women.
She just
But
found
she
that
found
she
the
was
group
putting it on him too hard.
Right, and then she's making them come too quick. Now that's the part I'm a little shaky on. But again, I'm gonna take your word. Let's just go. Which I don't even want to respond to that part. I want to respond to him not initiating sex for 2 to 4 weeks. He cheated, in my opinion.
He could be scared.
He got STD or something.
He ain't scared.
That motherfucker got STD.
Nigga could
What you
come
think
in 2
about,
minutes.
Smooth?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm indifferent every which way. He could have an STD. He could. The way you talking, he could be like, I'm scared of that thing. Yeah.
Well, we know what it is.
He
He just
gripping on me too much.
Why she asking?
He's gripping too much.
She know what it is. He coming too quick. That she already know the answer. What she need us for? She didn't went through the phone.
This is what she needs to do. You need to.
Why she telling us about it? She didn't went through the phone. She got to. What she
need to tell them to jack off before they do it.
I was about to say that. Let us get one off first.
Kenny trying to call that girl a lie on the cool, man.
What? No, but serious. If you already went through the man phone,
Let them get one off first.
No, she
and
need to
then
tell
wait,
them to jack
wait about
off
an
before
hour.
they do it.
what she want us to tell her?
And
Wait
see if
about
that
an
work.
hour and then try it again.
She know what the issue is.
He ain't even got to wait an hour.
I'm just
Well, he
giving
ain't
them
me.
She fucking him too
some-
hard.
I know, right? I mean,
He's not letting y'all slide the bullshit.
I feel you.
What we supposed to answer? Honestly, what we supposed to answer?
I guess she's asking for an assessment of the situation, considering the facts presented.
Try
What's her
him.
assessment?
Let him get one off first and wait about 20, 30 minutes to an hour and then try it again. If he do it again, then, hey.
She already know what the problem is. He nutting quick.
So you ain't never had no bad days, though?
Let him. Oh, I've nut quit plenty of times. I don't care. Shit.
That's what I'm saying.
But repeatedly?
Yeah, Kenny.
Like over and over and over and over.
Kenny do have that track record.
What you said? Once I'm in, I'm out. Did you say that? You said
I got mine. That's what Kenny said. Kenny did say I got
Sometimes
mine.
and I done got mine, and it was just how I didn't. I ain't gonna front y'all.
I mean, I get it.
I didn't say I'm always a quick pump.
Now she saying repeatedly happened.
That's what she say. Repeatedly.
Well, shit. Hey, you just gotta keep on going around. You just gotta say, hey, baby,
came down on
I just need you to last this. When you gonna come quick, just keep on coming quick. We gonna fuck it out.
Exactly.
That's why I say it's gonna be a lot of 2-minute sessions in here. I can fit about 4 in.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a total of 8 minutes.
Hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully.
That's a wild. Hey, that's a wild shit. 4 2-minute sessions is wild. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, you got to tell him.
I still don't believe that he went in the group chat and said that.
I don't
That's a
believe
lie.
that
That's
I'm saying you're lying.
That's far out there.
But,
Right
you
there.
know,
I'm with you.
I'm with you.
either. I ain't with you because I don't
Somebody
think no
gotta be over
dude
there.
saying that. You know
Hell
what I'm
no.
saying?
Nigga, you imagine wake up to a text from your boy.
Say, bro. She drowning me.
Get your ass off my goddamn.
Bro, she drowning me
She
repeatedly.
putting me through the bed every time we have
My
sex.
wife is drowning me.
If y'all sit on my bed, man, it have my body imprinted in every time.
Outlined in chalk.
Damn. Hell no. But look here, prayers to all parties involved.
Prayers to him.
We're gonna move on to this
Shit,
from Wando.
thing on you.
Better take some Cialis.
Something.
This Wando, Patreon.
Oh, Wando from last week.
Yeah. Say what up, crew. It's Wando again. First, I want to say thank you for that real ass advice y'all gave me about the situation dealing with my girl's sisters. Ain't shit, baby daddy.
Hold on, what happened?
And his homie. Well, basically, last week he said that he's dealing with a woman. And her sister has a baby daddy who ain't shit. Super toxic. And on top of that, his best friend is his girl's ex.
Yeah.
So I'm dealing with a woman, and her sister is dating a man that ain't shit. Now, the man that ain't shit, his best friend is my girl's ex as well.
Yeah.
So when he show up to the fam, so essentially he's saying like I can't get away from him because that's my girl's sister baby daddy. So every time they have a family function, he there, and he bringing his homie, which is my girl's ex.
No, but
and they making it uncomfortable for me. He said he seen him in the mall one time, and he was greeting him whatever, and the dude said something slick about him
when they walked away.
When they walked away.
He didn't hear it, but she told him.
She told him he said something slick, but she wouldn't tell him what he said. Specifically. He was like, "Nah, what they said. Nah, that ain't important. Don't worry about that."
The girlfriend.
His girl.
His girl.
Yeah. So he's saying like, "Hey, I'm trying not to crash out and put hands on one of these niggas." You know what I'm saying? But is this a situation worth staying in? That's essentially what he was asking.
Oh, it is.
That was the first. That was the first question.
That's when you gotta show the family I'm really about that. like y'all want to protect. I'm really.
We already gave him good advice, man.
Everybody come in there and mess it all up. Hey, put hands on him and his homie every time you see him.
Quick. When they do family functions, they gonna have to choose who they want. What?
What? Come this time. They gotta come.
But see that
what you said about the headstone B?
Right. with dignity or whatever.
He ain't take no shit.
He didn't take no shit from nobody. That's
right
real.
there on the tombstone.
On the tombstone. But so basically his question this week is, he said, what's up, crew? It's Wando again. First, I want to thank y'all for that real ass advice y'all gave me about the situation dealing with my girl's sister's quote unquote ain't shit baby daddy and his homie. Proud to say that I told my girl what I would and would not stand for, and she backed me 100%. Because she don't like his ass either.
Okay.
I'm still choosing peace over negativity regardless. Now I got a question for everyone with a significant other, and even the ones that don't have one. I want to know, how much of a factor did religion or spirituality play in you choosing a woman to grow with on that level? I know how I feel about it, but I'm interested in knowing you guys' take on that. Do you feel like not enough black men are willing to be vulnerable enough to go that route with their women? Or is it just something that we have lost in the generation? So he's asking, how much of a factor did religion and spirituality play? And do men kind of avoid that because we don't want to be vulnerable?
Zero. Yeah, me. We don't go to church and me and my white girl. What? Out of here, boy. All the people lying up there, boy. Stealing money.
Wow.
All them people up there stealing money. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
They got a fun going every week. Man, ain't nobody with that, man. They done tricked us out of our position with that. Wow.
I do wonder where that building fund money been.
You know what I'm saying?
You know where it's going. Pastor pulled up in a Porsche. What you mean? Where's it going?
Do they ever speak on Black Lives Matter, boy? Go do your research. They don't ever speak on that, boy.
Yeah, they do when they can profit off of it. But that's neither here nor there. Okay. To answer the question, so how important is a factor of spirituality and religion when you messing with a chick? And do you feel like men don't, I guess, make themselves open to that because we are scared of being vulnerable with our women?
I don't think that would cause us to be less vulnerable.
Yeah, that ain't gonna cause us to be. First off, we starting off with a lie. We talking about putting the church in our stuff because all them people be lying.
We starting with a lie.
They about to fire that ass up, boy.
Hey, my stepdaddy say the greatest story ever told.
That's the greatest story ever told, boy.
We call it.
That's real though. Because it's a myth. But again, I'm not here to shit on y'all.
It's a myth.
I ain't here to shit on y'all beliefs. Whatever y'all believe in is what y'all believe in. To answer the question, does that play a big factor in the woman I choose? I would say
10%.
Slightly. And it depends on how invested she is, right? Because again, it's like I told my wife when we got together, because she grew up in the church, but it wasn't like oh, I'm there 5 days a week type of situation. But she grew up in the church, and I told her, if you expect me to be in church with you every Sunday, you picked the wrong man. You might as well walk away from the situation and go pick you somebody else. I'm not going to church every Sunday. I don't believe in the idea of church. It's just not how I'm raised. I believe in spirituality. I believe there's a higher power. But I'm not going to be in church with you every day, paying tithes, in choir rehearsal, all of that. That's just not going to happen. Now, if that's what you want to do, perfectly fine. You see what I'm saying? But again, it's certain people that grow up in the church that are hard pressed on that. And if you don't want to be a part of that, they will have resentment for you. My wife's not like that. She was like, okay, that's cool. I respect that. Now, she still tried to, finagle me in the church here and there. But she understood the fact that I'm not going every, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going frequently. I may go once, twice a year, if we're going to just be all the way honest. But if somebody's heavy, like dead set on religion and going to church every day, I feel like, yeah, that should play a big ass role in terms of you staying. Matter of fact, I would say if you ain't on that same page, walk away. That would be my advice.
Yeah, for sure.
Boy, I remember going to church with my wife. Boy, we was up there like, look at all these people in here lying.
These niggas judging people inside the church.
That's a fact.
Hey, we was like, let's get up out of here. All these niggas in here lying. They shaking my hand, looking at me in my face. And man, get out of here.
Judging what you got on.
You know what I'm saying?
Judging how
should be political in the church too.
Right.
Exactly. Try. You a Christian, huh? Try to walk your black ass into a white Christian church. Go sit in the front. Watch how fast them deacons come get your stupid ass. Hey, let me holler at you in the back.
Shit, the irony is the white folks might be more open, accepting than the black folks in the church. Like black folks look at church literally as like a status symbol.
Yeah.
A lot of them old folks up in there, and that's why they be judging so hard. And it's like, fam, like how you want younger people to be more invested in church, but when younger people come in there, you judging, oh, her dress too short, his pants too baggy, why he not dressed up?
Fam.
It's just like you judging everything. Like, why is you doing?
They used to judge on how kids used to worship. You know how people clap their hands, but
right.
we coming up, we young, we kind of more hip to it. We swaying a certain way, and they look at you a certain way, and then like you had to get people to call them out. Like, how can you get on somebody about how they worship and how they value their God or whatever? So it's just
they be baptizing y'all ass in baking soda water.
Take me to the king. I don't have much to bring.
What's up? My heart is turned to pieces. It's my offering.
I don't know no church song. Okay, I don't know none of you.
EP, are you with me?
Oh yeah.
I know you know that. I know that one.
Make me water dance. Stomp.
All right, man, we're going to move right along. Kimberly, Patreon member. This is fun. She didn't even send a question. She sent us saying certain things in a scenario. Okay, so I'm just going to read it.
Okay.
She says, Otis, okay, I am the scenario. Trill, you are absolutely right. And to show my appreciation, I offered to plan the events. Also, I don't mind contributing financially for the events. His response, all I ask is that you send me some things that you would like. Oh, okay, I guess she responding to what I last.
About the came to the hotel room and he ain't had nothing planned.
Right. She say,
sit in the room.
Okay, this is her that sent. She said, I sent a variety of things, including some activities, events that he expressed or interested in. What else could I have done? Real question. Kenny, no. I did not let him hit first. Oh, okay. She's responding to what we said.
Okay.
Okay. My bad. All right, let me start from the top. She said, Otis, okay, I am the scenario. Because remember, she was saying my homegirl or my such and such. And O was like, nah, that's your ass. Trill, you are absolutely right. And to show my appreciation, I offered to plan events.
Oh, no, she lied. She threw a homegirl underneath
You remember that?
Nah, we can't read that question.
Hold on, let me see.
Nah, see, you ain't about to get away with that shit.
Oh, wait. No. Here you go. Let me scroll back to her question. She says, I have a scenario for you. A guy invites a woman he's been talking to about 2 months on a weekend vacation. He pays for the flight, room, and asks her to send him some places that she is interested in while visiting them. Fast forward to the weekend of the vacation, they get to the city and he has nothing planned. He attempts to wing it, but is unsuccessful. Because he is unsuccessful at winging it, he is asleep for half the trip. Why ask for her input if he's not going to take it into consideration? I appreciate the insight, blah, 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 blah. So basically, we was like, Then what I say? No. I said that I had smoke with her because if he's planning for the trip, plane, the room, everything, the least you could do.
The least you could do.
Plan the activities. She's saying like he offered to plan the activities, asked her what her input was, and didn't plan a damn thing.
Correct.
So again, that puts into context. So when she responded to me, she said, Trill, you're absolutely right. And to show my appreciation, I offered to plan the events. Also, I didn't mind contributing financially for the events. His response was, all I ask is that you send me some things that you would like to do when we get there. She said, I sent a variety of things, including some activities, events that he expressed interest in. What else could I have done?
Okay.
Real question. Kenny, no, I did not let him hit first. Honestly, he would have gotten some had the trip not turned out the way it did. I guess Kenny asked, did he hit before he went on it? And she said, it can be very difficult for me to release control, though I am much better than I was. So for me to fall back, trust him to plan, and the trip turned out the way it did, that is unfortunate. Smooth, glad to hear that you are feeling better. I appreciate you all. Okay, that provides a bit more context. So I guess she's asking, what more could she have done? She offered to plan things. He said, no, I got it.
Just send me what you need.
Send me what you need. And he didn't plan a goddamn thing.
She did what she was supposed to do.
I agree.
You know when he was planning?
He wasn't
planning to
he
get
wasn't
up in
playing
there.
exactly.
He just wanted some vacation push.
It's a fact. So, to answer the question, nah, it ain't nothing you could have did better, man. I'm gonna be honest.
You did what you're supposed to do. Ain't right.
Yeah, this next one from Brandon, Patreon member. Bro ain't even got a question. He said, yo, that baby blue crew neck y'all had on last episode is too hard. Streets need that.
You ain't getting it.
Damn. That's crazy. Yeah, nah, bro. We appreciate you. Appreciate you, man. We are working on something. We gonna roll it out eventually soon. Everybody gonna get access to it eventually. All right, last one of the day. This is from Jay, Patreon member.
What up, Jay?
Oh, damn. Okay. He sent a few just for quick hits. But damn it, we in the advice column, so we're going to answer them. If there was an old school car that you could get tomorrow, what would it be? What wheels you tipping on, and what's the overall color scheme? That's his first question. If it's an old school car that you could get tomorrow,
I ain't gonna lie to
you
you.
had the money in your account, what would it be?
I ain't gonna lie to you.
I already know what you get.
What I'm getting. You don't know what I'm getting.
He gonna get that
97 Prius?
No, he gonna get that off of
Joe
what's
ass.
that? When he from Boys in the
Come
Hood.
on.
No, not
Come on.
Boys
Not Boys in the Hood.
Minister Society.
Yeah, you know.
With the
Oh, that 5.0.
5.0
Mustang, right?
with the dating rims,
Mustang,
baby.
Yeah, 5.0.
With the gold Dayton's. I needs that. Cause my pops had it. I
Unc used to have that. I remember sitting in that.
Drop top. I needs that.
I already
sitting
know what
in
I was
that.
getting, yeah.
Yeah, my dad had one.
That hoe.
Black one with gold trim.
Bam. That bitch so clean.
Yeah, me, I'm going to say 67 Shelby GT, man. Going to 60 seconds. Hype me to that car. I love that car. And then I got to see it in person, and I was like, damn, it's just as cold as it was in the movie. So, yeah, if I could buy one tomorrow, that would be it. 67, that Shelby GT Mustang, yeah.
That hoe clean too.
I'm going a Chevelle SS
Okay.
on some 26s.
What year?
Man, give me anywhere from goddamn 72 to 76. I just close your eyes and pick one.
He said, "What color too?"
Yeah, what
mine
color?
would be white.
Mine be silver.
I'm going all black, and I need the black interior as well.
White with the gold rim. I need it exact. I'm gonna get it.
I want it. Matter of fact, it ain't. I don't even want it all. I want it matte black. I don't want the gloss black. Give me the matte black, everything, even the rims.
That's hard. That's hard.
That's the way I would go with it.
Kenny?
McLaren 765 LT.
Year?
2021.
Old school, nigga.
I guess technically it is because it's 2022, but nigga, we ain't letting you ride with that. What older model?
McLaren 765.
2021.
That's what I'm getting. Y'all got old school shit. Damn it.
All right, so his next question is, who's gonna win MVP of the NFL this year? My vote, Aaron Rodgers. But continue.
I would say Aaron Rodgers, but the way them voters is, which I think they shouldn't be voting, I think Tom Brady gonna win it. Why? Because of the Aaron Rodgers vaccination situation. I think they're gonna snub him and give it to Brady.
It's gonna be hard too because they got the best record in the league.
That's true.
It's gonna be
but
hard.
Brady got the numbers, so it won't really be a snub because Brady got the numbers, but Aaron Rodgers should win it.
I think they might give it to T.J. Watt.
Nah, he gonna win defensive player of the year.
What's Pittsburgh a playoff team?
Nope.
No, they trash.
Oh, they not.
Oh no, they on the cuffs. If they win this last game, they could possibly be in. They on the cuffs.
Well, if they make the
season.
playoffs, then he got a chance. But if not, then I don't know.
That boy the truth, boy.
Yeah, he is. What he at? 21 and a half right now?
21 and a half. All he needed one. All he needed one. All he needs one to break it.
If I was that nigga, I'm playing. I don't care if we up. I don't care if we clinched already. I'm playing. I'm breaking that record.
And they playing the Ravens. Everybody heard.
Well,
I'm getting me too.
Hundley like that. But I mean, if I had to get, I think he gonna get enough.
I know I'm getting me too. And you know his teammates gonna be holding him up.
Yeah.
Come on, Watt. Come on.
They got a stunt. Whatever way the weakest lineman is, that's what he lined up over. That's what I do.
It's gonna be between Brady and Rodgers, I think.
No, don't give me between. I need you to pick one. Mr. Gray area.
Mr. Gray. It'll probably be Brady. It's probably gonna be Brady.
Yeah, it's gonna be Brady. I'm telling you.
Y'all picking Brady?
Fuck.
Okay, well,
I'm telling you.
Okay.
But Rodgers got he got a better record.
And he had the worst roster. But that's neither here nor there.
I mean, I don't really care for Rodgers. He done my boy dirty a couple times.
I mean, I understand
your
implicit bias. I understand that because I feel the same. But if we gonna be honest, whatever. But again, that's their pick. So the last question that he presented: do you think it's time for Jake Paul to fight professional boxers in his weight class?
Hell no. He making too much money fighting lanes.
Exactly. My thoughts exactly.
I mean, unless he gonna get a paycheck, a big paycheck.
I don't think it's gonna be that big.
And I don't think
Unless
the
he
outcome
fights.
will be worth the paycheck you get. Because let's be honest, Jake Paul's a heavyweight. So if he get in that heavyweight class and fight a professional in this class, he probably gonna get his ass whooped.
Professional heavyweight? Shit, them punches gonna be goddamn.
So it's like, yeah, I'm gonna get a big bag, but that's gonna taint my appeal. His appeal is he been beating everybody up. So if he getting the first professional middleweight class and get his ass whooped, his stock gonna drop. So if I was him, I keep on beating up on celebrity bones.
Yeah, he a light heavy, so yeah. If he go light
If
heavy,
he was smart. Or he could fight Conor.
Stay with
Conor beat the
that'd
brakes
be
off that
nice.
nigga.
Be a big bag though. If he want to go out with a bang and say, hey, we gonna do 6 rounds like they've been doing.
That would be fine. But for selling tickets, that'd be ridiculous.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what it's about.
Say, hey, I'm gonna go out with a bang.
It's
I'm done doing
entertainment.
this shit. Let me go ahead and get this major bag and say, fuck it.
You know what's crazy? They could probably make $1 billion that night.
They can make so much money.
I don't know about $1 billion, but I mean,
They could probably make $1 billion.
It's gonna be up there.
You put Conor name on that ticket with him?
Well, Conor always getting his ass beat now, though.
That's true, but
Yeah,
you
he done
still
lost his
put
allure.
Conor name.
He still got that.
But with Jake Paul, yeah, no, you're right. But
Mixing
bro,
it in with that white money.
I don't even care about the fight. The selling of the fight is
Yeah.
gonna
That's what
be
I'm saying.
gold. It's gonna be gold. The press
Mixing it in.
conferences, oh my god,
Mixing it in with that white money. Come
It's
on,
gonna be
bro. That's
gold.
$1 billion ticket right there.
yeah. So that's something that we want to see, man. Matter of fact, I think I'm gonna tweet that. I'm gonna try to put that in the air,
And Universal.
straight up. Okay. But yeah, on that note, man, we're gonna wrap this thing on up, y'all boys. Shout out to our social medias, things of that nature.
SMUV __. I'm back, bitch.
So we're _fitness all platforms. Shout out to my bros, S5 Podcast. Y'all know.
Facts.
JT _Goodrich. Everything.
The Trill AC. I know where to find me at. Make sure y'all follow the Krew season pages. Like, subscribe, comment. Shout out to our Patreon. Also, if you're hearing this, we about to open up membership on YouTube. Right after we get off of here, about to jump on live, and we're going to officially open the membership to the YouTube. So if you're not subscribed, go subscribe to that for more exclusive content, bonus footage, behind the scenes, all of that great stuff that y'all be looking forward to. Tap in for that. Merch coming, new merch coming, new products coming. Can't really announce, but we're going to roll them out the right way. So we had a meeting yesterday, I think was very, very productive. So y'all going to see an uptick in the activity in that area. We appreciate y'all just rocking with us, man, and supporting. Keep on rocking.